You live?
It's okay.
Winning? OMG high? Wait, Kuro said OMG high?
OMG high.
I think we're live.
We're live. Hi. Oh my god, hi.
OMG Shy Paum? We're live.
And April smiles. Oh frick.
What?
No April mic. Sad.
No April. OMG high.
OMG high.
No, April's OMG high.
Chat is so cute. So cute. Wait, I said it before you, I think.
It's Jetfire, the rando OG. Paum, please invite Evo as well. Wait, what? I'm confused. Shy loud compared to Paum. I can be right here. I'm loud.
Hot.
I don't know. Well, I just moved closer to my mic.
I'm gonna move away a bit. I hate ins0mnia.
We can talk, but it will never be audio over ins0mnia.
ins0mnia's so loud.
Tell me why. Yeah, so if you can ban ins0mnia. Wow, first time chat. That means that this person came and they're like, oh my god, Hollow Knight's so cool. And then May was like, oh no, look at what I can do. It's fine now. May was just making noise. A lot of it.
And now Birdie's doing it, but we don't have audio.
Yeah, we don't have audio. Oh, poor Birdie.
I think so.
Wait, is what fine? Our audio is fine? Oh, I keep forgetting they can't hear you.
Yeah, same. It's so confusing.
Paum phrasing? I didn't do anything. There are no DMs. You can't prove anything.
Paum exposed, frick.
Paum exposed?
Oh no. Yeah, hi.
Should we explain the category? Or not?
No.
Probably not. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna play the game at some point, but that some point is random. Basically what happens is every 5 minutes we roll a d20, and if it's not 20, we go and I don't know, but then we roll another d20 5 minutes later, and if it's a 20, then we start. So we rolled a 20 once, which means we started streaming, but we also have to roll a 20 again to actually start the race.
True.
Yep. It's the same as rando, except rando you have to roll like a 40 on a d20, which is why we've never played rando. April's talking to us. Wait, we're like the sports commentators with the little headpiece in their ears, and they're like, "I'm just getting word that this sports thing happened." I don't know what sports is, so. Paum, why are you like this? I've done nothing wrong. Well, I've gotten Paum, why are you like this, and Paum phrasing. I've done nothing. Please pick
King's
one.
second.
King's Soul second? Is that possible? Can you do Dream Builder King's Soul?
Wait.
Oh my god, May. May is back. I had my game open for like an hour and a half and didn't even realize it. I was just in city with the rain coming down, and then I closed it and like everything was so much nicer. I just thought I had static for like a minute and a half or an hour and a half. Oh, wait, chat can't hear April's furious typing. That's so sad. Hi, Golly.
Hi, Golly. Oh my god, hi.
Wait, we're not on like the charm select, right? People are talking about charms. I'm scared. We're still on the like what we see is what chat sees, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm worried. I'm
April
so
is
worried.
okay. Free. April setting up the
April is
connection.
going full hacker, man.
True. The layout. Okay,
Yeah,
you
May can do it. Yeah. Oh.
May?
Oh yeah, they can't hear you still.
Oh yeah.
We're wait, what are we doing? We're switching the layout, and someone's making a straw poll. Wait, Shy's making a straw poll, I think.
Hopefully it works this time.
Yo, we switched the layout. This is huge.
Oh my god, hi.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm just gonna do no settings on it and hope that straw poll doesn't break this time.
They did the thing. We did in fact do the thing.
I'm just gonna vote for mid one.
What is this emote with like the hunter? That's so cool. Oh, it's Apress.
Straw poll is still not working. Does anyone know some other option set of straw poll?
Oh.
Straw poll is just on apparently.
At May. We could do chat. The settings are in general, yeah. Flukes last? No, May, you don't want Flukes last, because then we'll be like, wow, this is just a free win for May. And then, like, you know.
Okay, this one is working, I think.
What May needs to do is chain die to Fluke Marm to even the playing field. True, May's too fast.
True.
We ran. May and I raced with there was someone else, I think, but May and I raced random charm order, and I think I like barely won, but also cheated because I paused my timer because I had to go to work in the middle of it. But it came down to a death to Fluke Marm.
Paum cheating.
Very in character. What speedrun is this? Can we explain the run now?
No. Okay, yeah, you can.
Shut up, Bob.
Yeah. Go generate.
I don't know. It's whatever they typed.
Let's go. This does drop out, by the way. I hope it works.
Let's go.
That's so sad.
Wait, the charms are racing. Which one wins? Oh my god, wait. 3 just took a huge lead. 2 had it, and 3 just absolutely clutched it in the end. 2-3, honestly. One has just been, like, really behind. Wait, oh. 2 and... No, 2... Yeah, but it's... I actually don't think 2's that bad. Spell Twister first is so nice. Yeah, 3 is brutal because King Soul, 2 is brutal because Hive Knight, then Weaver. These are all bad. No, you can't type 2 8 times and have it count. There's also a straw poll link.
It's a straw
oh,
poll,
it's so far up in chat. What the heck? Do you have it copy pasted, chat?
Also, how do you edit commands? Is it not like that? Imagine reading.
I actually don't think 2's like that bad. Like Hivewood's obviously brutal, but Spell Twister first is really nice. 3 would be so Dreamwielder Dashmaster first is so fun, actually. Like that's so cool. You can't just say sorry for everyone that can't hear me. That like necessarily doesn't work.
One is content with viewers, though. I would love to see that.
I think 3 is content, actually. I really like Dreamwalker Dashmaster. That seems so fun. I
That's
mean,
true.
1 is interesting. 1 is what I would not vote for if I were running, but considering I'm not running, it kind of
Exactly.
changes. No one has mentioned April, and if I know the Hollow Knight community, when they hear a voice, they all go crazy. So I don't think they can hear you.
Please.
Yeah, if you guys can hear April, say something.
I don't think. I'm listening to it and I don't think there's no April
No,
now.
I don't think it is.
That's so sad.
All right, when are we closing this drop? We should probably like race at some point.
You're gonna stop it when right wins.
It's really close. Wait, it's really close right now.
It is. It is.
Left is 12
Left.
votes, right is 10 votes, mid is 9 votes. Yeah, people want 1. I'm sad.
True. Maybe actually some people just mix up left and right. Who knows?
How? No, please. There's no way.
You never know.
Oh, it's tied. It's tied between left and middle now.
Wait, middle?
If it's eternally tied, wait, do we just never play?
True.
What? Excuse?
Montepius. I don't
Wait,
know
are
if
we
we
trying
can
to get
say
a
that.
three-way tie? Well, wait, I've been biased the whole time, and people have voted against whatever I wanted, so. I never said I'm not biased. Runners have to run both back to back. Shy, you're not sleeping until Tuesday. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. People vote for 3, please.
This is very split.
Should
We
I go
should
to
close it
sleep?
soon. Should I go to sleep? No, don't leave.
Okay, I'm sleeping. See.
No.
See.
Wait, last time you said ZZZZ, you didn't sleep for like the next like week.
Yeah, because I slept during see. I mean, to be fair, 3 is very tough.
It's still tied, left and mid.
3 is so good.
It's 14, 14, 13. This is so dumb. Can we just do whichever gets 15 first?
Okay, sounds good.
It's so bad.
Which will get 50. It's so exciting.
If you haven't voted, you can just vote and you will win. That's
The
so
next
funny.
vote decides. Imagine it's both gonna get 15.
It's left.
Left.
Left wins.
Left it is. No, yeah, we are gonna take left.
Oh, left got 16 even. It's a clear winner. 16, 14. $17. I swear Rix has like 26 monitors and always knows what's happening on every race and like every stream. Rix is so powerful. What's even going on? We're deciding the charm order for random charm order. Wanted to see number 5 King Soul. It's not up to me. Change the command for settings. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Oh, okay. The stupid auto mod. April is losing their shit.
Beautiful.
Are you okay? April?
April is dead right now, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, this should work, please. I'm so good. Yeah.
Yo!
Let's go.
Let's go. Shy best mod.
You.
They got the ping.
Why me? Okay.
You're the smart one.
Wait, what do I even probably shoot?
What? No, no, no.
Oh. Okay.
I entertain chat. Yo, I know how to. Well, I don't know how to do that, but I know how to do that better than like troubleshooting Birdie. It's just me now, but they can't hear you. No, I can't talk to you. That's weird. Now I'm gonna watch it back, and chat's gonna be like, "Wow, he's got." It's like not untrue, but okay, it's hard to talk over your maniacal laughing. I literally can't hear myself. Oh my god. It's fine. I don't run this at all, so I might be ignorant, but just in terms of charm letter, it seems the left might be difficult. Well, we're doing left. Yeah, the start's annoying because Vigor Song, but second is Shaman, which is really nice, and then Sharp Shadow is going to take forever. But early Shaman's actually really nice.
I troubleshooted everything. Don't worry
Let's
about
go.
it. It already worked, but don't worry about
April was laughing the entire time you were gone, which means I was hilarious.
it. Young sinners.
I realized that I could have just said like April was laughing even if April weren't even in the call, and no one would know.
Wait, maybe you did. No, I don't even know.
Oh, right. There's no recorded proof. Only I will know. Well, April and I. What is get it? I don't. What?
What? I don't know. What? Why do I? Why?
Oh, there's two-player ones. All right, technical difficulties. Um, our favorite word. The reason that a lot of this is happening is because we actually have a pretty cool program that keeps track of all the charms of all the runners. So there's like actual setup. And Shy's gone again. So sad. Poor Shy. Shy's like trying to go to sleep and just chat hopping. We didn't we choose already? Yeah, so we chose player one, but what has to happen is first of all we have to get the live split. It sounds like Birdie fixed it, but also they have to connect to the server that actually says what charms they have, so it'll keep track automatically when the race is actually going. So like there's still a little bit of setup to do, and I think there were two player ones. April, yeah, zero player ones. Okay, that's also bad. It will be fine, Copium. So true. I do like these choices boil down to would you like pain, torture, torment? Yeah, these are pretty bad for comfy route. Like all of these are, I would say, like worse than average. And then- But yeah, the runners just have to. I don't actually know. I've never ran. I've never ran it with the like restream, so I don't know how the connection works. But I've run it just as a run. So how many April? How many are? Oh, hi, Shy.
But you said it. Okay.
They're all connected. Shy is gone. Part two. I thought it was supposed to be easy logic. No, it's medium. What is happening with Shy? Shy is off and on like crazy. So true, so true, so true.
I told them to start nice bit and see if everything works. Misleading title. I'm back. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Colleen misses you, even though you're back.
I miss you too.
What? Wait, but neither of you are gone.
I don't care.
What? Okay. Marcy and May, it's looking like... Yeah, well, chat can see it. It's looking like the timer didn't start. I don't know if they tried to start it, though.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I can just...
Yeah, I can just... I don't think chat can hear Discord sounds. If you could, you'd hear Shy leaving an enter. Now you can miss Shy, Colleen. How does the thing in the middle work? So, the way the charms in the middle work... Wait, why are they... Okay. The way the charms in the middle work is it'll highlight who's on which charm. So you can see, like, for example, purple is moving, green is moving. This would mean, in theory, like, whoever's purple, so ins0mnia, top left, or pink, or whatever, has, like, Joni's blessing now. Or Joni's... Yeah, that's Joni's. And now strength. And this is example. But yeah, the circle will show where they are. And then if they all have a charm, it'll be gold.
Oh, sure. The UI is so pretty.
It is.
I miss Cordy again. I want to see a Dark Joni's room from ins0mnia. I'll be disappointed if there's no Dark Joni's.
Joni's isn't early, though.
Yeah, but just don't buy a lantern. Not buying lantern
wait,
is
you didn't
just
buy
optimal.
lantern, right?
Yeah.
Flexing is optimal. Sincerely, Shy.
Especially since, like, Weaver Song is first, I think, like, not buying lantern could really pay out. Maybe.
Have you set up the awesome charm layout? Well, part of it's a background. And then part of it's people being smarter than me. That was you and April, right, Chad? That made that?
Yeah, we are connecting the NiceBit. We're, like, connecting with Python to the NiceBit server and getting the split index from NiceBit. And so, like, if NiceBit is splitting on a charm, it's automatically sending it to our server. And then the restreamer has the UI that's getting the data from the server, basically. It's pretty cool. April coded a lot of shit on that. Very hard work.
No, you. Actually, I don't know. I wasn't.
I
just saw
you
you
just coded
two
the server and the NiceBit thing. Nothing more.
I just saw you two in chat for like a full day one day doing it.
Yeah, we were, yeah. Not even just one that day, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, Birdie's timer got cropped anyway. Yeah, April's gonna count them down, so we're about to get started. We don't have to hear April the entire time. I'm gonna be so confused if I listen back to the beginning of this, which I won't, for the record. But it'll be a weird conversation. How soon do you think we're counting down? So like a couple seconds.
We
the different load screen. Oh yeah, I actually didn't notice they all have different load screens. That's cool.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
You.
Cute. Okay, runners are starting. Let's go.
Yeah, we're starting right now. And April's muted. Wait, we're alone.
Oh my god.
Oh, gee, hi.
Okay, what do we expect for roots in the beginning? I feel like somebody said that ins0mnia thinks that 1xx root is optimal for the beginning, so they're probably gonna do that. Or she's probably gonna do that.
True. I think most people are gonna do 1xx, to be honest. You could also do like any percent to the shade skip. The thing about Weaver Song really is it's not really gonna change whatever route you're intending to do to start. Like, you're not gonna go out of your way to get Weaver Song before like Claw or something. I don't even think that's possible, but some random one would be one. But yeah, whoever was asking about the charms, you can see at the top, like, Weaver Song is highlighted purple, orange, green, blue. That means that the next charm for all of the runners, you can see which runner has which color by the outline of their screen. But that means that all of them have Weaver Song as their next charm, which is unsurprising because no one got Weaver Song in under 30 seconds. A couple of things worth mentioning. We are going off of load time, or sorry, loadless time. We're going off of strictly load time. We're going off loadless time, so sometimes, like you see, Rekcah, is that how you say it? And Birdie are at different times right now. It doesn't matter who actually finishes first; it matters who finishes with the lowest time. And we have load normalizer set to 3 seconds, so you can see like top left ins0mnia is going to be in the black screen for a while, just to be fair to all the runners.
Yeah, technically, like all screens or like all races should be synced up on screen, since they're all having the same load time. That's the idea of it. Yeah.
A lot of it will depend on the route. Like some racers might do a route that has more loads, or like you saw, like they started at different times anyways, or like deaths or stuff like that. So they might get a little desynced, but in general, it should be about the same as real time. At least close enough. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't you do something like really weird in your race? Like
It's
really
optimal,
weird.
okay? Don't fight me, it's optimal. But you talked with Adabak. Yeah, I was going to Hornet first and then just getting the stack and going through Fungal to Claw, which is definitely optimal.
Everyone's missed the inventory drop. I'm crying. Looks like a lot of people are getting the Geo too. I think everyone. I haven't seen
everyone got it. Yeah,
everyone's getting the Geo for stag or for Crossroads stag, which for categories like this long, especially ones without a predetermined route, it's really nice to just get the stags because you'll probably need them later. If you don't know, like if you don't know, you should just buy the stag.
I feel like you don't. I'm actually not sure what's optimal. I think like 1xx is doing like Crossroads first stag, so I don't know.
1xx gets Geo for it.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Because like I feel like you can always go back to it. Like if you get Claw and then bench up to A mount and then just go around 2 chops, and you can still get the stack.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing, right? Because like like an 8% does that. But you get the stag. You get the stag then if you're planning on going in that direction. Like basically, if you're planning on skipping the right side city. Otherwise, you won't have the ancestral mound. Like you can't benchmark back once you've started a different bench on a hard side.
Oh, Birdie on 1 HP after go.
Yeah, Birdie's scaring me. Also, everyone missed the inventory drop, which is very sad.
True. Not being off to myself. And actually, like everyone is getting the stack, as you know. I mean, it makes sense since everyone got the Geo, but yeah. I still find it interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, but he doesn't have. Wait. Purple Pain Runner Knowledge. Is that enough Geo?
No, not at all.
Don't you need 50? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50. I think Birdie got Birdie missed a rock. It must be. Which she realizes right now. Okay. I don't know if you get Geo here. You'd have to backtrack for the rock or go up like a couple of rooms. You're not going to get enough just off these enemies. I'm not.
Unless you
respawn. You could respawn it. You can also do the husk here. It looks like Brady's just going to take the no stack, which I think makes sense. Like, it's really annoying to try to get the Geo from there. You can also false knight then backtrack to the stag, but that's a... Oh, okay, we're breaking that. I thought Brady was about to just go toward Gloomwim for that rock, which, like, valid, honestly. You could get that rock.
Oh, true, that's worth it.
Yeah, so we'll see who kills False Knight. It's 200 Geo, which is really nice. Also City Crest, which if you're doing the 1xx route, you will need. If not, you probably won't need, because if you're getting to right side any other way, you're never going to need to go through the Thorns Gauntlet.
Yeah, ins0mnia was throwing a lot of shade last race, since we were all shade skipping. So definitely expecting her to use that City Crest. I just don't feel like it's optimal, since like left side is not going to get developed, I feel like. Yeah.
I don't know. You can definitely get to right side earlier by skipping, but I don't know what you're gonna do there. You could get C-dash earlier that way, but you still need dive.
Yeah, like Icefire said that getting C-dash early is very important for this category. Like as early as possible even. But I don't know how much that holds true.
Yeah, but the thing is you can either get C-dash through Lantern or dive. So if you're going right side, you're spending a lot of time to get the money for Lantern, or at least some time to get the money for Lantern. And it's still faster to get C-dash that way, but now you don't have dive, and you've kind of wasted time grabbing the money for Lantern if you're doing dive first.
Yeah, that makes
I don't
sense.
know. I'm just saying it based on 1xx because I know 1xx gets dive. So I think if you need dive anyway, you might as well just get it.
Makes sense.
Granted, right side's probably comfier because soul syncing. Why are May and Marcy a minute apart? Does Marcy not have load normalizer?
She does. Good question. Maybe she
Are we
started early?
sure Marcy
Wait.
has load normalizer?
Yeah. I mean, it's exactly 1 minute ahead. That's weird.
Oh, Marcy's comparing real time? Yeah, that might be it.
Oh, yeah. That does make sense.
That makes sense, yeah. So Marcy has load normalizer, but the timer doesn't have load normalizer. Yeah, unfortunately, other than Crossroads stack, I don't think we're going to see too much differentiation up to dash. At least dash. You might see people skip green path stag versus getting green path stag, actually. Also, you might see shy strat, where you just get grubs in green path, I guess.
Shy strat.
The other shy strat being do the entirety of Path of Pain before getting King Soul. Oh my god, this save by Rekcah.
Last time.
How do you get Weaver's song? Yeah, you guys can ask questions in chat. That's why we're here. Also to me. Hello. Weaver's song is from like the middle of deepness, so you have to go through some dark deepness to get there. You also need, actually, I guess you could do it with just dash and claw, but it's a lot more comfy to do it with wings. You can skip like most of the Weaver's den room, and then usually people will quit out, especially because you're getting Shaman next. But you could also go Weaver's song and then get Distant Village back.
Yeah, I really loved. I don't know if it's optimal, but it's what I'm always doing in Rando. It's getting the QG stack and then going down to Weaver's song like that, because that's super simple. There's like a super easy way and you get the grab along it.
Yeah, like because your other option is like Mantis Lords, which with Mark of Pride, wherever it is, it's probably annoying to do that. Or Spore Shroom, which you don't get the stag for, and you're gonna have to go back to QG anyway.
Yeah, fair.
Unfortunately, Marcy missing the skip.
But Rex
May got it and then missed the next skip, and good backup for Marcy.
Yeah, May missing the
wait,
body trampoline. No, wait, the.
This is a back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just think of the names. There's like
Man Pogo.
Man Pogo. There's Associate Ascension. There's Body Bounce. Body Bounce is a great one. Five Man should mention something with trampoline.
Is everyone going to end up being Man Pogo? Perhaps. I think it just depends what Birdie does. Birdie, I thought Birdie was going for a backup where you can actually pogo that moss, whatever it's called, moss thing. Oh, this is Geo for Marcy. That's interesting.
Birdie, barely missing it. So.
Oh yeah, Birdie's on first fireball skip.
Actually, the first fireball looked so good, but she didn't get the timing down, sadly.
Yeah, I was watching Marcy. Marcy seems to be getting a lot more Geo than everyone else. I guess pretty close to May's Geo count, actually. But I'm wondering if Marcy has a plan for a lot of the rocks, or if it's just kind of get as much Geo as possible, because I will probably need it at some point, which, valid.
Yeah. Like in my race, I just got all the geo that I could get, and that barely worked out. Like actually, I was like at 0 geo at some point.
Wait, Marcy just shot a fireball that just didn't hit for some reason. Scam.
Good game. Oh,
Everyone
birdie.
does bad. Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Oh, crying.
right. No, don't cry.
We only get like 3 cries a day, right? The answer is yes.
Oh, right. If Marcy switched the comparison, it would crash. Since like Marcy's having nice bit issues. It's whatever, I guess. It's not too bad.
We can always
I
switch
see.
comparison at the end of the race. Also, again, like real time should be fairly close. Not the real time to loadless time; those will be very different. But real time, the runners should be pretty close to each other, just because we do have load normalizer on, and 3 seconds is a lot of leniency.
Yeah, exactly. Timer doesn't like matter as much with the node normalizer. That's okay.
So ins0mnia definitely got green path stag. Rekcah is getting it right now, and Birdie is not quite there yet. Yeah, Marcy's getting a lot of geo. That's the other thing where it's kind of hard to tell who's actually in the lead for a lot of the mid game in this. Like when I was watching your race, I had no idea. Also, to be fair, I was watching on my phone, like between doing other things. But like knowing how many grubs people have saved and like how much essence they have and what stags they have is a huge part of everything.
Yeah.
And you just won't know. Also, like what movement abilities, but people tend to have all movement, or at least, like at the very least, dash claw, but enough movement to get around the game pretty early on.
Like I'm, I used to charm like a cheat for the grubs, sort of thing, and like just like checked off every grub that I got, and that really like helped me a lot in the end. Since like in the end I more or less just won because I got all the grubs and other runners didn't.
Rekcah is living.
Oh no, Rekcah.
Rekcah barely dodged a nail throw. It was crazy.
Where's that gaming?
Gaming. Yeah, so Rekcah gets Hornet here. I think Rekcah didn't get. I think Rekcah didn't get green path stag. Just based on the geo. I don't actually know. Birdie got it just now.
No, excited. I think I'm pretty sure.
How did they get that much geo?
Gaming. They definitely got the Oscars rocks, I think. But I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right actually. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Nice. May froze exactly on a hardball, just to show that this isn't 1-2-2-1. Nice.
May's already fungal, that's interesting. It's beating through this.
Yeah, May's going, because May didn't get extra geo. Like, May's at 265, which is a lot lower than Rekcah and Marcy here. So
why
yeah.
Sorry. Why did May bench at Nikita?
I mean, May's doing 1x extra, right? So May's going to go away anyway. It might have just been for health. I don't think it's faster to save clip back to leg either, though, so I don't know. I love this strat. Just hit the left guy and fireball the right guy when you're annoyed.
Yeah, I love it. It's so beautiful. Actually, it makes sense, I guess, like, since May's gonna go through City Crest as far as I know May.
Yeah, like, I don't think it matters. I think it's just a safety bench.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, my guess, I would guess that all the runners go through City Crest. There'll probably be like one that doesn't, but they all got City Crest. They all like killed False Knight. So, oh Rekcah, oh no, that's actually a pretty annoying death. No. That's gonna be like close to a minute. Is there a leg eater save here? Yeah, that'll be close to a minute without leg eater.
Not using the safety bench. Save freak. Also, yeah, Marcy's timer just says the wrong comparison. It's not a problem, like not at all. You can just change the comparison at the end of the race and it's all gonna be fine.
I could see, so someone's saying May could be going for early Weaver Song, which is possible. Like you could go all the way down to Mantis Lords. It feels annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, because you're gonna have to get down there for Mark of Pride later anyway. That's a nice e-put. Oh, never mind. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that was way too.
Wait, what was this? Oh, this is CPU.
Yeah, it's
right.
I think Kali Pogo or Ali Pogo. I never knew the difference between Kali and Ali Pogo. It's both on fireball. That's all I know. One of the two is gonna be it. I'm pretty sure.
Marcy's playing Shroomel's pretty safe, which is nice. Birdie's just getting to the rocks now.
Two power. Make out the two Mantis power.
Let's go, gaming. Not early control, which you can't do on current pitch.
That was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice pogo. I think Marcy's gonna be next. Yeah, Marcy's gonna be next. Oh no! Wait, did Birdie bench in GP? This is really bad if she didn't. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Okay. Oh wait,
ins0mnia is, by the way, actually doing that, and I don't think that's a good decision.
I don't think so. I think somebody's leaving. It's faster to get this lever. Like the 1xs route is to get that lever and then leave. Yeah.
Interesting. I had no idea. Okay, never mind.
Because then you don't have to wait till like for everything to open when you do it. When you actually come back to get Marco Pride one day.
But you're also going very far off to get that to hit the lever.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess people timed it hopefully, but.
I mean, yeah, 1xx does it, so we close our eyes and say optimal. Look, it's true. No one's actually timed anything. They've just seen other people do it, and then eventually someone gets around to timing something, and they're like, "Why are we just losing 5 seconds here?" And everyone's like, "I don't know."
I wouldn't be surprised if that lost 5 seconds.
I copied it from this person. I want to see like a flow chart of like, hey, why do you do this strat? I copied it from X. Why do you do it? I copied it from X. And then everything leads back to like Monster's 80% run from 2017. No one knows what they're doing.
True.
I actually, like, if people remembered where they got their strats, because people either probably would forget or aren't in the community anymore. Like, stopped playing Hollow Knight 3 years ago. So, yeah, I doubt we could actually make that happen, but I would be so interested.
So, yeah, that makes actually a lot of sense that somebody's going through Fangam. Through Shroom. Yeah.
To answer chat, Lash P, the order is the order that you see on screen. So it's like Weaver Song, Shaman, Sharp Shadow, Fury, and then Dream Wielder, Defender's Crest, etc. And they all have to follow that order. You can see that there's actually you're right. Wait, I just processed what you said about May going to deepness. But yeah, that's the order they have to follow. And they're all still in Weaver Song, but May's presumably gonna get it first here.
I personally didn't like the aspect of going through whatever that charm called. Because you're gonna have to get back here anyway later. Also, Marcy's doing something that's not working on this patch.
Oh yeah, that thing can't get down. It's really annoying.
Okay. You need like a special 1.4 version for it.
Rekcah is either going back to City, so we've seen some differentiation here. We'll see what Rekcah and Marcy are going to do. And then Birdie here is getting grubs pre-claw, which probably doesn't make too much of a difference. It might be nicer for Geo and then like slightly slower optimally because you don't have wing C-dash, would be my guess. This is kind of scary what Birdie's doing. First of all, she's on 1 HP. But yeah, this is definitely faster with C-dash. Plus, you're going to come back here for the C-dash script with the monument anyway.
I actually like Marcy's doing the exact route as ins0mnia.
I don't think we know yet, right? I think Marcy could still be going City. If I know where anything is in this game. Oh, the pogos.
The pogos. I was right. Let's go.
So smooth.
True.
Hey, it could just be the grub. Could.
True. But that wouldn't make sense since you would have to go. I guess never mind.
I found when I did this at least that like I came back. I would 100% open the shortcut from where Marcy is, but like I came back here a million times to get to like Leg Eater and Mantis Lord, etc. All right, yeah, Marcy's going left side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, Marcy's largely following ins0mnia. Marcy's like up 350-ish Geo, but behind in terms of time.
Yeah, but Marcy's going for the stack apparently, I would assume.
Yeah, I like that actually. It's a long walk back. Like I don't know how ins0mnia gets back to the stack, other than like stag crossroads and then walk.
Yeah, I mean stack crossroads and then just continue with like Shaman and then right side City is something, I guess.
Oh, I mean like how ins0mnia eventually gets the Queen Station stag.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
At some point that has to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, ins0mnia's doing Dark Beam. That's like an absolute game.
ins0mnia's really gaming hard, yeah.
ins0mnia's insane.
But this room is the hardest, in my opinion. So we'll see how that goes.
Imagine knowing Dark Deep Mist at Hamathity. Oh
Me.
my god, wait, there's a wall jump there? You clearly know Dark Deep Mist. What the heck? Shy sister.
Okay, wow.
Oh.
Wait. That she actually knows how to get to viewer song from there is actually surprising me though, because I wouldn't even know that. But nice. Somebody arrived at reversal, then whatever.
Yeah, with only one
was gaming.
damage.
That was so speedy. Nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. So ins0mnia can get Shaman before like everyone. So with that, there's a good chance ins0mnia does right side city skip. But everyone's taken a slightly different route by now. So to kind of recap, ins0mnia's rushing Weaver Song. Marcy's also rushing Weaver Song, but getting Queen Station stag first, and also not rushing Weaver Song. I lied. It looks it looks like Marcy's going to be doing right side city skip. Rekcah did left side city and is going to go through Sanctum for dive now. And Birdie, we'll see what Birdie eventually chooses to do, but Birdie's also saved a lot more grubs than anyone else around Crossroads. So yeah, that's cool. I didn't think there'd be this much deviation, but I'm happy there is. We'll see how Rekcah, or someone needs to tell me how to pronounce this.
Yes.
Handles city. Wait, May just save quit all the way. This is why May did Leg Eater. Okay, May's been thinking about this route. Because May just save quit all the way back to Leg Eater for right side city, I'd imagine. Oh, that makes sense.
I was about to say ins0mnia's. Yeah, it's only some overlays not updating.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's bad. At tech support.
Yeah, I am fighting April.
Tech support.
Tech support. Maybe just like ins0mnia didn't start this server or forgot. I don't know.
I hate that dash.
Going for the lever is actually very sad.
April is working on it. You love to see it.
Okay.
So Birdie didn't get Mantis Pogo, but we're gonna see what Birdie does after this.
Oh, Rekcah's getting bullied at Sanctum as usual.
Yeah, this is annoying.
Oh, Tinkertor is interesting. Okay.
April Insane.
April Insane.
And this is right side skip from Marcy. So Marcy got Queen Station Stag to eventually get back left side, which will be relatively fast access into Deep Mist. Rekcah is going to have the worst time getting back into Deep Mist, because I think the closest is like Dirtmouth or something. Like there's nowhere really that close. And we're going to see if Birdie lives here, what Birdie does. 1 HP spooky though. I know Marcy and Birdie race each other a lot, which is cool.
True.
Marcy races like everyone, actually.
Also true. Aside of me, so sad, crying.
When have you ever raced? Except for, winning.
Cute. Also, I'm so proud of us for not making jokes of Marcy dying for the blue shade skip. I think we're like the first comp that hasn't done that. I'm very proud of us.
Okay,
Birdie actually doing the optimal dash. Yeah, sorry.
To be fair, my eyes are just very confused as to where to look, and I didn't even realize.
Birdie's having fun with some trampolines.
Birdie's getting so bullied.
Just vibing a bit with the mushrooms.
Alright, so ins0mnia is going to be trailing Rekcah for a little bit. But with a notable difference that ins0mnia already has Weaver Song, so ins0mnia can get Shaman pretty soon here. I'm kind of surprised that she didn't decide to get Shaman before this, but I guess the save quit wouldn't work out nearly as well. Yeah, I wonder if May could have actually save quit back, went to Shaman, save quit again, but I don't know if that's actually faster at that point. It's just really greedy because I want Shaman.
Yeah, definitely understandable. Like doing so messed with Shaman. I feel like ins0mnia could have gone for Shaman from Leg Eater. I don't know. Or maybe even just open Queen Station. Oh, no. That's a long detour.
I love Rick's Paum not even describing sandwiches. Deep commentating lore of... I don't even know what I was commenting. It was some kind of forever rando race where I just went and got a sandwich in the middle of it.
Cute Paum.
Cute chat.
That's me.
Rekcah doing pretty well in Sanctum. That first room bullied. I don't know Rekcah's pronouns, so I'm gonna go with them. But bullied them a lot. But now they're back. I hear my roommate. He's playing D&D. He plays D&D on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, which is a lot of D&D.
So much D&D. Oh yeah, Rekcah's using here, by the way. Okay.
I like this from Marcy, doing 0 right after Dream Mill. So Marcy is doing largely any percent after Claw, with the exception of getting Queen Station stack, which is nice because it's left side access, and Marcy gets the earliest Dream Nail. So Marcy is the first one with Dream Nail here, and Dream Wielder is very early. It is after Sharp Shadow, which is going to be annoying, but getting that Dream Gate early can be really, really huge for these like fetch quest of charms. So yeah, May is going to go into Sanctum now.
Getting the fake dive.
Yeah. What, isn't like 1.5 fake dive like much more easier? Okay.
It's at least consistent, if you put it that way.
They took 1 pixel off Thorn Skip and added 10 pixels to fake dive.
True.
I imagine they'll be following Rekcah. Although...
Birdie's a bit confused.
Where is Birdie? I just see black screen.
Black screen. Birdie was just like running back and forth a bit.
Yeah, it looks like Birdie's gonna do right side. So we've had 2 people go right side city and 2 people go left side city, assuming that's what Birdie decides to do now. This also could be Grub Hunt. Don't die, Marcy. 444. Healing. Yeah, another thing to note is like for races like these. Hold on, I wanna make sure that Marcy doesn't die. But for races like these, it's really nice to like just sit back and take a couple seconds to heal, because A, it's a very long category, and B, like the route's on the fly, so the time difference is going to be a lot more than the couple seconds it takes to heal. It's going to be like routing and depths and like not knowing where to go.
Yeah, and playing before King Station is just a big problem.
Yeah, that's a long way back, because Dream Nail doesn't hard save, right? That would be like potentially back to Mound if Marcy didn't bench at one of those stag stations.
Oh, we see right now, I guess.
Oh. True.
Interesting. Exciting.
Oh, Marcy benched it, I guess, resting round stag?
Yeah, that would make sense, I guess.
So we're safe putting back the stag. Okay.
Rekcah got the simple key. I feel like simple key is not too much useful in this category.
No, you need 1, right? I mean,
No,
you don't need. I feel like you have to get 1. Oh my god. So you go in via like right side?
Through the spectrum. I mean, you need to go through the spectrum more or less anyway, I guess.
Yeah, for his miss. Yeah, maybe. I guess it kind of depends if like flukes are first or defender's crest is first too. If you're coming from left or right side.
Sure.
Yeah, May barely living. Notably, it doesn't heal you after Soul Master, but it does hard save you. So even if May were to die, which probably won't happen because she just healed, she'd still get put back right where she was.
Oh wait, I just noticed that Rekcah's typing in chat. Very cute. There's 3-second notes. Yeah, plenty of time.
Wait. Rekcah, how do you pronounce your name? Help.
True. I don't think Rekcah can hear us. Wait.
Chat, help. Chat, help. Rekcah, help us.
How about we just pronounce it differently every time I mention that name?
Please, no. Thanks to Marcy, we actually know how long this race is. True.
True.
Yeah, it is a 3-second load normalizer, so it's I like, as I say, as 3 runners are in black screen. So it's probably longer than you'd be used to. Like, the difference between real time and loadless is going to be longer than you're used to.
Marcy's time is in real time, yeah, exactly.
C is probably silent. Okay.
Wait, silent?
Silent.
So like
well,
Rekcah?
like Rekcah or Rekcah.
Paum is so smart.
Wait, but I switched it. I didn't trust myself.
I'm trusting you.
So yeah, first one into C peaks is Rekcah.
True. ins0mnia with
Because
3 HP and...
It's something...
Max not doing pokex. So sad.
What current patch pokex impossible?
Since, no, it's easy, it's free, basically. Since we are using load normalizers, technically whoever finishes first on screen is the one winning, technically. As long as they are, like, doing the same route technically, but whatever. And we can just switch to RTA comparison for the end. And then we will definitely know.
Yeah. Yeah, we can switch to... I imagine we
And
can
not
switch to
RTA.
loadless comparison to the end for Marcy.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Marcy almost gaming. I believe. Nice. What? No! okay, we didn't go all the way. It's fine.
So,
Birdie with exciting content. Wait, this isn't walking storage. What the heck? I hate current patch.
freak.
Also, a little thing is nice to see. Rekcah getting the relic there, just because Geo is actually really big in this category. You need to buy a lot of these charms, and you need to buy a lot of charm notches for Salubra's. Wait, why do you need to buy a lot of charm notches? There's a reason.
Because you want to have fun.
Oh, true. I like fun.
Sure. Yeah, in my race, I just kind of raised all charm notches to like equip Spell, Eater, Charmin, and Dashmaster. It's pretty cool.
I like the Path of Pain in your race because the 2 guys didn't die at the very end.
Oh, true.
I don't know why the left guy didn't die, by the way.
Because I didn't have Shaman.
Oh,
Wait, no, I did have Shaman.
I thought you had
didn't.
Shaman.
I don't know. I think I had Spartus though.
Oh, instead of Shaman. Like, you didn't overcharm, probably? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Just overcharm 5 head. Like,
So Rekcah is about to get... Oh, what?
What's doing underplat? Rekcah. Also dashing into the laser.
Rekcah is about to get C-Dash here, which, if you don't know, after C-Dash, you can go down to Dreamnail through Crystal Peaks. So Birdie and Marcy are electing to do, like, Dreamnail into Right Side City, and then they'll go get C-Dash a little later. And then the reason May and Rekcah don't have Dreamnail yet is because they can go get it right after this C-Dash. And May's, like, slowly catching up to Rekcah here, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Also, they're definitely gonna get D-Dark. I'm gonna assume. Like, D-Dark is just
I
so
imagine.
strong.
Yeah, D-Dark
is gonna
is
be
like,
important for Sharpshooter, yeah.
D-Dark's like probably the easiest. Well, I don't know. Shade Soul's not that bad either. But
Yeah,
D-Dark, it's the nicest level 2 spell to get if you're just doing routing anyway. Because you can, like, dive actually gets you places, so it's nice to get, and D-Dark's very much on the way from, like, C-Dash to Dreamnail.
Mm-hmm. True. Also, Rekcah not forgetting the scrub that I forgot in my race. I hate the scrub.
There's a lot of grubs to remember. I think Marcy actually posted something about how to remember grubs.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a checklist.
Yeah, I was using that. I still forgot about it.
Marcy's gonna follow what May did, kind of, and go get Weaver's Song. Probably the second to Weaver's Song here, although I don't know if Marcy will save quit out of it. But yeah, still, like, very different routes for everyone now. I think the most similar are Rekcah and May, or Rekcah and
Mhm.
ins0mnia, just with the exception that ins0mnia got Weaver Song.
Yeah. Kind of crazy how close ins0mnia is to Rekcah.
Yeah, ins0mnia's catching up for sure.
Hmm.
I mean, there's still like half of like on the peaks on the way to C dash left, and then like a little ways down. It's a few minutes, but it's definitely closer than the time it took to get Weaver Song.
Oh, birdie. Please don't get body by 0. Oh god. Nice. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good kill. That was a double at the end, right?
Oh, Rekcah doing the Rekcah. Sorry, Rekcah doing the dark room with C dash spamming. Respectable.
May I believe? Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, Rekcah got that first try actually. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really good. That dark room's only possible itemless, if you don't know.
True, honestly.
Shy Randa too, man.
What are your true. What do you think? How many people will get the bogus skip? Is it called bogus skip? I forgot the name. Well,
What is it? Wait,
Rekcah
what?
already didn't get it.
I thought that wasn't a thing in CP, but I could be wrong.
It is a thing in CP.
Oh.
Actually, I swear I did that in their race. Wait, actually, that's still good. Wait, that could work actually.
Oh, this skip. My bad.
Oh yeah, it's like the using the crowd to hit you out of it.
Yeah, it looks like Rekcah didn't get it. I thought you meant like the pogo like halfway through Crystallized Mound to save like a couple seconds over flash marks.
Oh yeah, that's not work. That's not possible anymore. Wait, what happened with Birdie? Oh no, Birdie died.
Oh, Birdie died.
Frick.
Birdie recently killed 0 though, so it shouldn't be too costly a death. I imagine it was on the way to City.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, May also getting the grub that Rekcah got. Rekcah's going to Dream Nail, I imagine May will follow. Wait, I was gonna say something and now I forget. Okay. Oh, Marcy. That's the other runner. There are other runners. Marcy, I don't think May freed these grubs. I think May went like very directly to Weaver Song, so Marcy's gonna have a bit of a grub advantage in terms of the deepness grub, but we will have to come back here anyway for like try and pass. Hard required for High Blood.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, does Marcy have Lantern? Wait, Marcy does have Lantern.
That is so sad.
Yeah, okay, I really like Marcy's round actually. Because Marcy's getting Weaver Song relatively early compared to a lot of the rest of the runners. Doesn't have C dash, which can be kind of rough, but the Dark Deepness is going to be a lot comfier with Lantern.
Oh, somebody doing the C dash and dash strat. Nice. Very good.
ins0mnia knows the game too well.
Yeah, I have no idea what ins0mnia's routing is with Shaman. I feel like ins0mnia could have just gotten Shaman after quitting out to Lekita. But it is what it is, I guess.
It is what it is. The only time Shaman would have mattered so far is for Soulmaster, so even if ins0mnia gets it like post Dream Nail, because you can just stag back to Crossroads stag, I don't think it's actually that bad. Like, I think you just didn't have Shaman for Soulmaster, which lost you some time, but that's it.
Yeah, fair.
Like, a lot of this early game is going to be movement. Shaman comes into play a lot when you're collecting essence for, like, the 1800 essence for, whatever it's called thing. Path of Pain thing.
Let's pray for ins0mnia getting it. No, it shot against the corner. No way. Such a bully.
I still have zero idea how to get this.
You just pray energy, as far as I know. What?
Somebody just ran up and slashed in anger. You love to see it.
Cute. That's so cute.
So we'll see what ins0mnia does after Dream Nail. Rekcah is going to continue to right side City, which I think makes a lot of sense. Getting the same access as Birdie and Marcy have. Birdie also got to right side City via the skip after Dream Nail, and Birdie is leaving. I respect it.
Yeah. Oh, we have. Oh, sorry.
I am now using China for my gold sound.
cute. Oh, we
So-
really need a crop count.
Yeah, very true.
I'll be useful.
Marcy is also going further into deepness, so I don't know if Marcy's going to try to get like QG stag via very reversed methods, or potentially Galleon. Actually, I think Galleon makes a lot of sense here. Still no shaman for Marcy though.
Maybe also just Trampas. But if you're getting Trampas,
yeah.
getting Galleon makes sense.
Yeah, Trampas makes a lot of sense. This is
Going for
Trampas
one?
via Galleon too. Like Marcy's going past Galleon, but Galleon's hard here. This is VS only Galleon. This is hard.
That's true. It's also quite content though if Marcy actually does end up using Trampas to get into into Kingdom's Edge. But that, yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense probably, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like the most annoying like transition. Trampas to Kingdom's Edge is just like not useful a lot of the time, which is unfortunate because it's a really cool way. Alright, so the lifeblood there for 8 health is really smart from Marcy too. Marcy seems like very intelligent routing.
Yeah, you can. You only need Crow, I think. You can actually do it without Crow. Yeah, you can do it without Crow. You just
There's like
reverse Mask Maker. It's not too bad even. It's okay.
you can do it with like nothing. It was in a plan though. It's just painful.
Sounds beautiful. I just did it with without Crow, I think. But with dash. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's a little harder without dash, but like it's the same idea. You just pogo everything. And that was a really good fight by the way. Marcy's coming out with full HP.
Yeah, Marcy gaming, holy fuck.
So yeah, this makes a lot of sense
Nice.
from Rekcah getting Elegant Key. Because Rekcah's already been to Peaks, which one of the reasons you go to Peaks is Shopkeeper's Key for Elegant Key, so Rekcah is now very close to Shade Soul, and presumably, well, like certainly already has the City Storeroom Stag, which they went to right there. Okay.
Rekcah's like pretty close to being fully equipped, I guess. Like, skill-wise, yeah.
Yeah, like Rekcah is one of the only two. There's only 2 runners in Birdie and Rekcah right now without Weaver Song. But Birdie has saved a lot of grubs, and Rekcah is going to be like, I think after Shade Soul, fully equipped minus wings. That's what you said, right? Yeah, I would agree. Plus, with C-Dash, you're well on your way to getting wings. Like C-Dash plus right side city access is really like, just do it. Just get wings.
I mean, you can also like wait for wings, I guess, to kill Loskin on your way there. But yeah, whatever, I guess. We'll see. I mean, since like Rekcah already has like all the spells after Shade, so doing Loskin could also work out.
Yeah, true.
I'm still confused about the Dreamers. It took me a lot of time to remember in my race that I just forgot to get no ice, because on Battle 10% we didn't kill Markov, but we killed no ice and some dream trees. But you're really killing a lot of Dreamers, and you're definitely gonna kill Broken Luskin and Failed Champion, and then either like just Soul Tyrant is a lot of essence. I don't know.
Yeah, the questionable ones start to get to like Soul Tyrant, White Defender if you want to do those, or if you want to skip both and get like a ton of Dream Warriors.
I mean, since you don't have to get Dreamers, White Defender is really.
Oh wait, yeah, true. I forgot that that's a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, ins0mnia got Shaman. Doing 107%, like going backwards via whatever it's called, the thing, the blue link, that thing.
That thing. Cute.
And then we get the grub. I imagine after this grub, we might get the other grub and save quit. I don't know if ins0mnia got the other grub before C-Dash. Or, yep, we're just out of C.
Answering some questions in the chat. First of all, yeah, Mars, we're just gonna change it after the race, like after the race is over, since otherwise Marcy's Nicebit is gonna crash. Collect this in the MISC channel in the Discord speedrunning server. There's one posted. That's not the news version. The news version has some more options like early Dash Master and some White Palace stuff. Yeah, okay. People answered that in chat as well.
Good job. Interacting with chat. 10 out of 10.
Thank you. Yeah, we can just post the new one and then ask Sony to ban it again.
True.
True. You can also just change the logic file, actually, I think. I don't know, April's model.
So it looks like Birdie's going to go from right side to left side and eventually do Soul Sanctum here. So Marcy is going to be the only one without dive, and we can see Marcy already has Lantern, so Marcy has her own access into C peaks. So they all are fairly close to C dash. Birdie may be a little farther off because Birdie actually needs to finish the whole, getting dive thing. May's going to start on Essence here. Yeah, you need to figure out what you're going to do for Hornet, but once they get Hornet, Sharp Shadow is not too bad, and then Dreamwielder is really early. Like, if I see this board, I really want to rush Dreamwielder after getting Shaman, even though Sharp Shadow's annoying, because Dream Gates are so nice. Does Bird immediately go for Tyrant after Soulmaster? Birdie does not have anything outside of base VS. So I would not, personally. You could, but I'm scared. Also, without wings, like, that's not only a slow fight, it's like a pretty dangerous fight without wings. Rekcah collecting relics. I feel like Rekcah's done the most, like, what I would do would line up the most with what Rekcah has done. I think I would have liked to get Weaver's Song a little earlier. Like, I think May was really smart in the Weaver's Song save quit, but I think I'm not really smart, so I would have, like, basically just gone straight to dive like Rekcah.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, some of these routes seems kind of smart. Also, Birdie on 1 HP is scary. Since like the whole fight. But Birdie gaming so far.
Nice.
Yes, let's go. Nice.
Soul Sanctum not a safe place.
Like, oh, yeah. Oh, that's...
Oh!
Yeah. I don't think that would have even be possible with 1 HP. I'm not gonna lie. So it's fine. It's not the long reset.
Yeah, it's not that bad, because Birdie got this bench first, and, like, that kill still counts. Like, Birdie can now just walk past that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, Kate Cortana's, like, behind in the stream or something, but Birdie died, and then immediately, hell yeah, Birdie. Oh, I remember this skip. You can hit this lever and get up there in time, but it's very tight. And I have fond memories of Homophily trying it 3 times in a row and then giving up. What Birdie's doing right now.
Somebody's doing some gaming.
Low? It's doable. Like, it's the same as QGA. You can't really be too low. You just make it harder on yourself. This is in... This at least was in all Charm Notches. I don't know if this is still in all Charm Notches. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. I think. It's also in all Whispering Roots, by the way.
Oh. Damn, this looks painful.
Yeah, May's trying to skip to Hornet by doing the ACN skip, but decides to just go around now, which definitely makes sense. I wouldn't do that skip on 1 HP.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of time lost, though. It would save a lot of time going through there.
I'm kind of surprised if May thinks... Okay, backtrack. May doesn't have Shade Soul, so I imagine that May is happy with D-Dark for a lot of this, D-Dark Shaman, which is very good in fairness. If May is going to be going to Hornet now, I'm surprised that she doesn't just do BV first and get wings, because then you don't have to do the Hornet skip, and it makes that a lot easier. You can do TE skip over to Hornet too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, no one's actually rushing wings here, even though we had, like, Rekcah really rushed C-Dash, and May, like, half rushed C-Dash. Marcy, I don't think rushed it so much, because Marcy wanted Lantern first, which ended up being really nice for her.
Also, probably ins0mnia just wanted to game a little. I would assume, at least. There's, like, no real reason to not get wings right now, other than not wanting to fight lost skin right now, although it's fine with... Oh wait, yeah, Shade Soul is definitely important for it. Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
I don't know. I think a lot of the times people get a little, what's the word? Like, nearsighted on just, like, what charm is next. So, like, if you don't know what you're going to do for the route, you just look at the charm list, and the charm list is Sharp Shadow right now, right? So you need to do Hornet too. And then, oh my god, base gaming. and then you won't think about the other things. Those were really good second and third jumps.
Yeah, ins0mnia just wants to flex the random notch a bit.
True.
It's good. You love to see it, honestly.
Alright, Birdie on Soulmaster now, so this will be her access into C peaks with dive, and Rekcah is finally going to go get Weaver's Song. So we'll see, to a small extent, how fast Rekcah catches up on charms, because more or less I think Marcy and May did like early Weaver's Song, and then Rekcah is doing early like full equipment, and then is trying to catch up on charms afterwards.
I have no idea why Rekcah is not going through QG though. I'm kind of disappointed a bit.
Yeah, because you're gonna come back to Sports Room later anyway. Plus, like you were saying, I don't remember if it was during the race or before the race, but like you really want that QG sag for later.
Yeah, for sure. And like Rekcah has everything that you need for a comfy QG, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean Rekcah's effectively fully equipped. Wings is the only thing, which is nice for QG. Oh, okay. Oh, sad. Did May bench? Yeah, May bench.
Yeah, May bench. May is ins0mnia, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I would say that I'll say ins0mnia from now on, but I will probably forget. It's hard. There's 4 screens, man. It's hard. Nice Birdie getting dive. Fight.
Love to see it. Rekcah getting lost in nowhere. That's not where you go.
Are we? Wait, I actually don't know where to do this.
The room before Mimic Grub, I think. Yeah, just the room before Mimic Grub.
Before, like, below, or? This room. Okay.
Probably thought that. Honestly, that happened in my first Rhinos as well, that I thought after Mimic Grab that you could go down and there's a transition there, but there's just no transition down there. So.
Yeah, that happened to me when I started playing Rando, but I never learned, so I still do it. I'm learning is impossible.
It's actually kind of confusing because there's like one transition up from that. Like there's still like you know there's like 2 transitions for no reason. I don't know why.
I actually didn't.
Oh, yeah, it's a breakable door, whatever, breakable wall. Yes,
it's a 1-1. Something to mention, by the way, and this is kind of a tangent, but you see Marcy and Birdie do the same thing of doing stuff like exactly this. Black screen. Yeah. Of like getting these kind of grubs that are just in the way. I think like quote unquote optimally, if you were to like route the whole thing out, you'd probably get that grub later, like when you had full damage or wings or something like that. But I think for routing on the fly, I agree with what... Yeah, that's a good fight from ins0mnia. I started my tangent right in time for ins0mnia to 1 HP, but anyway. For doing this stuff on the fly, I think it makes a lot of sense to like get grubs as you go past them, because like realistically, like your brain is not big enough to remember which grubs you got and which you didn't, and like when to do them optimally. So you just... It's the same with Geo and Relics. You just get them and get the grubs and lose a little bit of time to not have to worry about them.
Yeah, somebody said that ins0mnia's having a specific route for the grubs and always following that route in order to not forget them. But
Yeah.
last time I saw her streaming, she forgot like 2 grubs, I think. So.
Well, it's probably because like...
She sucks.
It's probably because the race with me, she got collector's map, didn't realize she got collector's map, manually looked for like all of the grubs individually, and then finally opened collector's map, thought a grub on collector's map was a different, like literally lost 15 minutes to getting like, I think like basin grub or something really, really
Oh
simple.
yeah, it was the wings grub, I think even.
Yeah. Wait, were you there? Did you race that? Or were you just on stream?
I was watching it, I think.
Oh.
No, wait, I was in VC with you even.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. Oh my god, hi.
Marcy? Oh, Marcy's getting this grub. Like, this is kind of what I mean. Where I think, like... Oh, maybe Marcy's going to Sanctum? Wait, this is a weird C-dash. I'm confused. Where's Marcy's going? Oh, Marcy's going to the grub. Okay, anyway. I think grubs like this, like, it's kind of nicer to get later because you want more damage. So this is where it might... Oh, please say Birdie got the stag. But this is where it might be nicer to have an actual route for the grub, so you know when to do this grub. Oh, Birdie. Oh, that's so painful. Birdie was in the room and was gaming on the pogos. Marcy,
Yeah,
please.
not a lot of time.
Everyone's at 1 HP.
Yeah. See, that's why you get early form, as I'm telling you.
There was a strat with like getting free mash shards so that you can get the mash shard in Hive to reset your health, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, but you can also just get 2 mass.
True. 2 mask is like kind of annoying, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why does Rekcah not quit to bench?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not a save quit. It could be that Rekcah didn't bench at Tram and now wants to fight Galeon and then save quit. Although
Fighting Galeon's faster.
Yeah, I think he would want to fight Galeon first. What is happening?
Especially since this has happened.
Oh my god, pain. Oh no, we're going all the way back. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Top 10 ins levels.
Oh wait, Rekcah doesn't have Weaver Song. Duh. You need Weaver Song. It's one of the charms. It's actually the first one.
No, but that doesn't make sense. But that doesn't change anything about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, unless Rekcah didn't bench at Hot Springs, but I think that's even less optimal.
No, but if you bench it, like if you bench at Hot Springs, you could save quit back to Hot Springs, then go get Weaver Song. But then, like, where are you going? Like your save quit's in a garbage location. Oh, Tram Pass. Yeah. Oh, thinking's impossible.
Cute.
Ew. Oh, it is Galeon. I was right in the best. No. Logic and reasoning is inferior to results oriented. That's what I learned. All my practice of Hollow Knight. Everything is results oriented.
I don't know.
Are there any charms that can't be in a different order? Yeah, there's the easiest example is you cannot get King's Soul before Dreamwielder because you need at least 1800 essence for King's Soul, and you get Dreamwielder automatically at 500. There are some that are very annoying, like what's the Lifeblood one? I don't know names. Should I help?
Lifeblood Core and Jones Blessing and Lifeblood Heart.
Yeah, those in that order would be very bad.
Yeah, exactly. You see there in the settings we have like medium logic, which just places some charms a bit later, like King's Soul is a bit later than usual, since you don't want that early on. It's a bit hard. And Comfy Road is that grubs are in a good, like placed in a good way. Like you get elegy after Border Shell, for example. Since for Border Shell you have to go past the grub anyway, so you just have to do the same thing twice. So that's kind of avoiding it. And those kind of stuff is a Comfy Road, basically.
Yeah.
There's also other logical stuff, like you said. You need like a Lifeblood for Lifeblood core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think when I was looking at like what is actually impossible by the game, the only thing is Dreamwielder before Awoken, or before, I guess, Awoken King's Soul. But like you said, there are a lot of like from slightly annoying to extremely annoying cases.
Yeah, for sure. Like you can just do what I did, I guess, and just get all the Lifeblood in Crossroads and Green Path, and then you don't need those charms. But yeah.
Rekcah's kind of fumbling in Deep Nest. I don't know if they're lost.
I think they're just trying to get back up on the right side.
Oh yeah, they fell. Yeah, it seems like a little bit of a weird route, but I also don't know anything about Deep Nest, so.
You can't go up left side as far as I know, otherwise.
Well, I more meant like the Deep Nest route starting at entering Deep Nest, like the entire, the macro of it.
Oh, you just go left and then up. You're welcome.
Thank you. Wait, but you said you can't go up left.
Well,
You said you can't go up left, yeah.
I got caught by line. Oh, okay.
Yep, no, that's fine.
Also, I don't think either of them got the grab. Like, I don't think ins0mnia did in Dark Deepness, and I don't think Rekcah's getting it right now. Which is questionable.
Yeah, that would be a reason too to get the like Queen Station. It's slightly better to get the grub before a leader song. Right?
Queen's kind of just OP.
Or Queen's Park. Marcy
It's
just
such a
game through Sanctum, by the way.
you love to see it.
Yeah, Birdie's about to get a C-dash. May fighting... Get B-Dark. Why are you DSing? Just simply don't. Why?
Why?
What? Does May not have D-Dark? May?
May is D-Dark.
Oh! Hey!
Oh, let's go.
Hey!
Remember the D-Dark.
We're doing it. We're really doing it.
Oh, another D-Dark?
I believe.
Let's go.
Insane.
Insane.
Marcy's gonna get dive, and we'll see how like the route differences change. Like Marcy did Lantern first, so Marcy actually has Shade Soul for this dive, which makes this fight much faster. Shade Soul and Shaman even. Not remember teaching people Super Secret Seal. What? Super Secret Seal is so important.
Super Secret Seal sucks.
A mistake.
Cute.
And yeah, I think what May's doing is right. You almost always want to go Lost Kin after Broken Vessel. Although May really likes BS, and I don't understand why. Oh, that's why. You get jumped into. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's why I said that you should get Shade Soul probably, I guess. But, you know.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where like, well, yeah, May already has Elegant Key, right? Yeah, like, yeah, there's no reason not to. Once you get Shopkeeper's Key, you should kind of rush Shade Soul, because you're going to need it at some point, and it's never going to get faster.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in general, like, as a rule of thumb, at least for me, like, just rushing, like, full movement, full damage is really nice. Although I do, again, think that, like, May's early routing was really smart with the save put out of Weaver Song so you can get Shaman earlier. And then never getting Shaman earlier.
Yeah.
Not the point. Oh, okay, Marcy's going to be doing Soul Tyrant too because Marcy has Shade Soul. So that's another reason Marcy's route helps for doing a late dive. Because this is 300 Essence that Rekcah and May aren't getting. And yeah, Birdie actually has been to dive too. So none of them have done Soul Tyrant.
I really love Marcy's route so far.
What?
Definitely
But
agreeing
it's
with it.
not 1XX. Hard disagree.
Yeah, that's why it's good.
What?
True.
You can't just 1XX like that. If I know anything about Schy, it's Schy, the full game category runner.
True. Yeah, Shade Soul bosses are very comfy.
Shade Soul is just very comfy. All my homies love Shade Soul.
True. D-Dark is also very comfy though, just spamming D-Dark. Not against Soul Tyrant though, sadly.
Yeah, exactly. Not against Soul Tyrant.
Was that a triple? What the fuck?
It was a triple after a TP, right? From Marcy.
Yeah, like Soul Tyrant just TP'd away and then TP'd into the Shade Soul again. Like what? Gaming.
What I love about this game is how much it prepares you. Hollow Knight, I can confidently say, has not prepared me at all for the real world.
True.
So I've started playing Hollow Knight at the end of in the middle of my junior year. And then after my junior year of college, I went back home and my math teacher was like, hey, can you talk to all the kids about what college is like? And I'm like, sure. And then this was halfway through my junior year, so right after finals. And I was like, yeah, so I needed to study for finals, so I played Hollow Knight for 2 days and then crammed studying on the 3rd day. And that's what everyone else did too, basically. My math teacher was like, okay, we will not be asking you to talk to the kids about college again.
Beautiful.
It's funny because I think I actually studied more in college, but I studied quote unquote properly in high school. Don't play video games until your homework's done. But that just made me rush the heck out of my homework, do poorly, and then play video games.
Yes. Then I just stopped doing homework at some point because it just didn't make any sense anyway. I did it in 5 minutes, so I could also just do it before class.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have a good one, and I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson, if you're watching this, but we used to do my first 2 classes in high school for my junior year were math and then biology, and I hated biology, so I didn't do my homework. and then in math class I would like cram do my homework. So per usual, I went to math class and like took out my homework, and then the math teacher was like, "All right, we have a test today." I'm like, "Oh crap!" So then, so then we had a test in math class, and then we got to like we finished the test, which I probably did terrible and I don't remember. But the fact that I didn't know there was a test, oh, Marcy missed the dive. I'm sad.
Sad.
But yeah, then I got to biology and I didn't do my homework, so our teacher was like, "All right, email your homework." So then I emailed the blank homework assignment sheet that he had sent us like 2 days ago, and I got 100% on the homework.
Wow.
Because he just looked at who actually sent the homework and didn't look at the homework itself at all. That guy was like a father. Like he had like a 2-month-old kid. I feel so bad for him. He was like, so dead every day at school.
Oh. Poor Mr. Wilson.
Don't worry, Mr. Wilson is not a what's it called name? DDoSable name. If it were something crazier, I probably wouldn't have said it.
Yeah. I'm curious if somebody got the wing scrub now. I really hope she did.
Birdie, please. Why are we Birdie, please? Oh, Birdie's doing darker.
Birdie.
Wait, when did Birdie get seeded? Wow, I missed a lot ranting. Crazy. Oh,
Wait,
no.
what?
Oh!
Birdie got bad on cheat. What? It's literally never happened to me before.
That's really tough. Does Birdie have... Oh, Birdie doesn't have any dungeon C-Dash in C-Peaks. That's painful.
I didn't even know that C-Dash... Well, I guess it makes sense, to be fair. That's mean. Oh, somebody doing right side.
Somebody doing Shy strats?
Shy strats. Look, the shade skip was actually pretty fucked. Very optimal. Oh, nice.
Oh my god, ins0mnia's gaming.
That lost like 2 minutes more than Abyss Climb would have, but sure.
What? No, that's gaming.
True. Wait, somebody going left side. What the fuck is this? ins0mnia, I thought you did Abyss Climb. What the fuck? I'm not mad, but just disappointed.
Alright, note to self, never do left side of this climb if Shy's watching.
Oh no, not left side. I just meant like she went on the left side of that one platform instead of right side. And left side is just easier.
Fair enough.
Losing like
ins0mnia
a second.
has a history of dying to fluke Mormon races. You'll love to see it. It's funny for like how much like ins0mnia's a super mod now. ins0mnia's done so much for the community, and if you ask like what is ins0mnia known for, it's like dying to fluke.
Oh no, Rekcah dashed. Oh no, Rekcah dashed off of the platform. Sad. Okay, Birdie's second try. I think it's like the shade is in a very horrible place now. So it's like,
Wait,
I think it's like in
like
the middle.
Sorry? Or
I think it's like
did she die far enough right?
I think it's like with a few platforms in. Like you have to go to the first 2 platforms.
I thought it was like where she is.
No, I think it's... Well,
Alright. I mean, it's not where she is, because she's where she is. Oh, she just went over it. Yeah.
Yeah, now the shade is definitely to the left. Yeah, there's...
Oh, the parry!
Let's go! Wait. No, that's not a... Isn't that a C-dash? Okay, whatever. It works.
We're winning, we're winning, we're winning.
We're winning. Okay, good job. Nice.
Winning. ILM ABAR AMACAC. Is that another German word?
I agree. Yeah. Nice, buddy. Okay.
What does this mean? I fucking love Marcy and Bartholomew and racing and Marcy and Shy spelled with a C and Canada.
Canada's very important then.
Canada's great.
No.
I'm a can. Oh, I'm a can of fit. What?
Yeah, Canada's great.
I'm a big can of Canada. Yep.
We're getting that grab right now, which makes sense. That's yeah, good routing probably.
I hate that grub. I did not realize I missed that grub. I literally looked on my map and I saw the grub in city, and I'm like, there's no more grubs in city. And
Okay,
I
come
just
on.
walked around something before I found it.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, Birdie missed
Come on, you get it.
We're back. Winnable.
Yeah, 1 out of 3, so if Birdie gets this, Birdie won in my heart. No! Let's go! 1 out of 4.
That was really good timing too, actually.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Somebody might be losing some time here. I'm gonna explain in a second, but I don't want to make a fool out of myself.
Nope, go for it. Commit.
Commit. Okay, yeah, somebody's losing time. You hit the lever before getting shade, so somebody just lost 2 seconds. Yes, some age.
GG, honestly.
Yeah, I think the race is over now.
Alright, it was fun. Doing Path of Pain doesn't lose that much time, right?
True.
Rekcah, 1 HP here. I was going ins0mnias. Oh wait, Rekcah's gonna commit to this? Oh my god. Rekcah's gonna go for it. 1 HP.
Oh.
Actually, I guess we're practicing. Oh my god! Rekcah, please! No! Wait, the finish! Oh, pain. Did Schy end up doing Paum? I don't think Shy's run Path of Pain. No.
Wait, what? Yes, we did. Actually, like the whole idea why that race existed was because we all did Path of Pain. It was actually like a bonus match. It wasn't part of the normal tourney layout that we have. Because we have, as far as I know, we have 5 races. And ours was a bonus race, more or less. So like the other 4 races are more of the normal ones, I guess.
Official?
Oh wait, yeah, I haven't run Path of Pain yet. Yeah. That's true.
Brain percent is impossible.
True.
So, alright, the runners are doing things. Rekcah is continuing to this, like, really wanting to be fully equipped, trying to get ins0mnias here. There's also a grub with ins0mnias. Marcy actually beat him to ins0mnias, though. Marcy should be the first, like, quote-unquote fully equipped. Again, I imagine they're both going wings here. May has wings, whereas I don't think Rekcah does, but I could be wrong. But in terms of charms, I think May's the only one that's done Hornet at 2. Is that correct? I don't remember anyone else doing Hornet 2 yet.
Yeah, should be the only one. I actually kind of miss what Rekcah was doing the last, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but it was probably something.
We're good commentators, I promise.
True.
Rekcah gets the skip with extra health, so you can get the grub and then fall, which is fun.
But you can go underwater if you have ins0mnias. That's so much more fun.
Whoa. Is that a major glitch I hear?
In my random? Wait.
This isn't random.
Frick, that's so sad.
This is an official tourney race. You can't major glitch.
Frick, it's official.
You can tell it's official based on my high school and college stories.
True, if it was a sandwich, then it wouldn't be official.
Yeah, I haven't made a sandwich yet. Actually, not my least formal com.
True.
So I have hopes that this will be the first race where we don't need, where like everything will be correct, which we started like an hour and a half late, but like that's expected. But we could do no one gets a charm out of order and no one's internet dies in the middle of the race, and then we'd be gaming.
True.
I think it was your race someone got like early Boulder Shell, right? I think.
Yeah, Eddie did.
I think some New York are even on grubs. Possible. I believe you more than me. Why is ins0mnia doing this? It seems weird to me that ins0mnia would have done Hornet 2, and then does ins0mnia not have Sharp Shadow? Wait, is the thing broken?
No, ins0mnia doesn't have Sharp Shadow.
Oh, Sharp Shadow's in Deep Nest. It's not the.
Sure.
I thought it was the stupid egg next to Shade Club.
But ins0mnia also has Trampas, and I'm very certain that going through Fungal is definitely slower than going through Trampas.
Yeah, it still doesn't make sense, but I'm also. I actually thought that Sharp Shadow was just the Arcane Egg right next to Shake.
Oh, wait, if somebody goes through QG, then I agree again with the root. Okay, what the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry, Somni, but
Palm
what?
Relic, I believe.
Oh, I don't know.
Palm Relic. Don't cancel it.
Oh, no
Yet
problem.
again, Somni forgets about Palm Relic.
So sad. I'm crying.
This will be Wings from Rekcah. This will be our third Wings. Marcy has Wings, right? I don't know. Fly, Marcy, fly. Wait, either Marcy has Wings and I completely missed it, which is sad, or Marcy did the skip to Hornet 2 and I completely missed it, which is sad.
Yeah, Marcy did the skip to Hornet 2. I didn't miss it.
I'm sad.
Oh, I cannot getting it first try, sad.
I look in chat and all I see is Palm Please and Palm Lamau, which I'm very used to.
I'm streaming.
Does Shy stream? Shy
No,
does.
I never stream.
What? What?
Oh, never.
You also don't run Path Pain. I have information from Shy DMs that there's a Shy stream happening right now.
True.
You're doing Grub Song, right? Grub Song.
Yeah. I'm doing Grub Song right now. Yeah, Somni, yeah, no, I'm just not gonna say anything anymore, I guess. Wait, although, never mind. Somni doesn't even have Trump Pass. Maybe I was the dumb person all along. Well, I'm still mad about not going through QG.
Wait, then I'm mad about not getting Tramp Pass after Weaver's Song, right? I guess it's actually kind of a pain because you have to go through more Dark Deep Nest.
I just, I mean, do you feel like the way to Weaver's song in Dark is way harder than going out again?
Yeah,
Because out again you just drop down and then you watch it again.
Yeah, I don't know. The Deep Nest routing confuses me, like for both Rekcah and Somni. I think Marcy's made sense, but I also, again, do not understand Deep Nest. So.
Yeah, Marcy's route is just based, and Somni is just doing some questionable stuff.
Marcy's route is just based, I believe.
Marcy's based.
Marcy's route makes like, I think it's like the easiest conceptually, because like Marcy, like to understand, because Marcy, like got the stuff that Marcy needed, and then did like any percent basically. Got Queen Station static, which was really smart, and then did like any percent stuff to good enough movement, Lantern for C dash and everything, and then started doing like dive extra charms and stuff like that.
I love the comms comment.
Is it comms comment? Wait. Comms are cute. Oh wait, it's a command. Insane. His runners are cute. So yeah, Rekcah's gonna follow in Somni's footsteps and do Lost Kin after BB, which is like the most essence in the game. It's really hard to not do this.
Yeah, isn't it even hard to climb?
Technically no, but no, because you can get 2400, right? So you definitely don't need this 400.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
I think unless you want to do Dream Trees or Zote or like White Defender, you have to do it. And then you skip the 300 result tyrant. I don't know, math's hard.
True. Yeah, no one cares about the restreamer April, I'm sorry.
Exclamation point restreamer. Any Hollow Knight speedrunner born after 1993 doesn't know how to get Isma's Tears. Isma's Tears, plural. All they know is Logic Break, Break, Glass, Grub, Fake, Shaman Stone, Take, Acid Skip, Eat Hot, Chip, and Die. What? I'm so confused. No command with trigger comms found. Ouch.
Get right, I guess. Yeah, Rekcah getting the skin now, really nice. Somebody getting the safety knife blood, even though they have Shades, I think, at this point. Oh, getting the dream there though. Oh. Interesting.
Somebody's just gaming. I didn't know it would go far enough down there if you walked off. I figured you'd be mail too high.
That was actually pretty cool. Okay, somebody got some bonus points back again.
Okay, but it's like definitely slower.
Yeah,
to come
yes.
up and then back down and then restart.
Didn't make any sense at all, but it was cool.
And yeah, Marcy's gonna go for wings now. So Birdie, I imagine this is Trempass, potentially Galleon. I think Birdie's a bit behind here. Birdie's gonna be the last to Weaver's song. Everyone else also has Shaman as well. And Birdie does have C-Dash. Okay, so behind by Weaver's song, and it's gonna be Wings as well soon, because Marcy's gonna Wings now.
Rekcah also just not wanting to play Silver Specing, random charm order. And just doing a training run, I think. Respectable. But maybe like get Weaver's song soonish.
Perhaps.
Oh wait, it's Birdie actually. Never mind. Yeah, wait, Rekcah is already on top shot. Okay, never mind, I never said anything. Okay, then we're good. Schy just putting Race just for no reason. You'll have to see it.
Wait, isn't that the point of commentating? Sorry?
True.
I don't notice the load times too much, because when someone's in load, I just like, my eyes just switch to a different screen. But if you just watch one person do something, like, it's black screen for so long. It's painful.
And it's not even 5 seconds, you know.
There's no way 5 seconds is like street legal.
It is.
Oh my god. I can't imagine.
I can't count.
What if you just had like a really good PC, but you're like, well, sorry guys, my PC really bad. I'm gonna need to do 10-second load normalizer. Then everyone else quits because no one wants to. Oh, Marcy.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's doing the optimal damage tank strat. Placing the shade bear there to shade skip later upwards to the vessel.
This is painful. The double death on the top row. Yeah, it's one of those things where like I don't actually think you need to be like super speedy in terms of your micro to do these kind of races, because a lot of it comes down to routing, and then like there's just a lot of time lost to like deaths.
Yeah.
Or like just not knowing where you're going. It makes it cool because it makes it like more accessible, I think, but you need to like really know the game.
So what I told April as well to practice, like that we should together like practice some boss fights, since like not dying is just very strong.
Yeah. Did you die? I don't remember you dying.
Oh, yeah. I was there fast.
Okay.
True.
Yeah, I think Rando's probably the best, like, training, I guess, for this kind of thing. Because Rando teaches you where things are. I mean, not which things are where, but it teaches you, like, how to get around and where you can go and stuff. Wraiths for Rekcah. So Wraiths I've thought about before. I feel like if you're getting Wraiths and not getting Shriek, this is like personal preference more than anything, then Wraiths isn't worth it, because why would you ever use it over Shade Soul in like almost any situation? And if you're getting Wraiths and Shriek, then it's a lot of time used. Although I guess Shriek actually isn't that much time. I guess I'm lying. Fair enough. I might be thinking about, I think alphabetical charm orders. Or no, just Saluga's pressing normal, like without a charm order. I think you go to Abyss really late, so it's kind of awkward to get Shriek. Time out Schy. Ouch.
Why am I typing in chat? No idea, don't ask me. Just typing and talking at the same time so we have more comms.
This is Galleon for Birdie. I think, has everyone done Galleon now?
Yep.
I think it's everyone. Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the things where like, if you don't know as much about the game, you might just get Trempass and dip, or get Weaver Song and dip, something like that. But it's actually really nice to get Galleon here. Oh, this is Shamanless. This is VS only. I mean, you can D-Dark, but it's hard. Also, I don't know that Birdie has D-Dark. Yeah, Birdie
Wait,
with the dark. Right?
ins0mnia? Wait, one more.
This is Fury, right?
Did ins0mnia not collect Fury? No?
Questionable.
I don't think that's optimal, but you know.
Perhaps.
But
you never know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's actually really weird. I didn't think about it, but with Weaver Song and Sharp Shadow right next to each other. That's why we're gonna see people going to deepness so much, because you have to go separately for those two, because you need Shaman in between. And there's no easy way to like, without Dreamgate, there's no easy way to like get to Shaman then get back to deepness. There's like no decent stag. The best one being like Trampass the Stag Edition. You use me, Marcy? Okay.
Yeah, Marcy getting bullied.
Oh, nice.
What did Birdie do? Die. Yeah, Marcy doing a very good first gun fight. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, that was really nice. Shade Soul does a lot. Shade Soul's like such a good spell.
Sure.
I can't tell if Birdie's soul meter is death.
Yeah, it's die to Galleon.
Yeah, that's a hard Galleon fight. That's like actually the hardest Galleon fight you can have, because you need, I mean, without rando, because you need to have BS. SBRCO is Lucas Brussing random charm order, which basically just, nice wiggles, okay? Which basically just means, oh, we have a command for that, never mind.
Yeah.
I forget that.
Also, May going back for Fury, you love to see it.
Yeah, that was questionable. I was convinced, since May did the quit out with Leg Eater, I'm like, alright, May clearly knows what she's doing, like absolute gamer, but, no. Wait, it's already broken.
Oh, but '0mnia opened the chest. Okay, that would be optimal. Skipping the bouncing animation by just going. Don't worry about it.
Marcy remembering Make Grub, you love to see it.
I was about to say, Marcy actually doing the optimal route by quitting out and remembering it. That's quite crazy.
Is that optimal, as opposed to just C-dashing back? There's
I
no
think
way.
so, yeah. '0mnia was actually at least saying it. I just trust '0mnia.
But, like, I don't.
Okay, good point, good point. Birdie's having a really hard game.
I mean, this is a hard fight, but all the things are there, so it should be lower than 25%. Yeah, okay. It did.
Let's go.
Nice fight.
We're going for 102 now. Let's go.
This is the second. Does Marcy have 102? Well, yes, if Marcy's here. Okay, fair enough.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Marcy skipped. Yeah, right. I forgot everything about Marcy. I remember.
Marcy's actually kind of close to '0mnia still, since like well, I don't know, to be honest.
I don't think Marcy has anything. Some doesn't.
Perhaps
Essence, maybe.
Oh
wait, the 300 essence from Soul Tyrant. That's a big one.
True.
But yeah, '0mnia is in the lead in charms at the very least. I think '0mnia is legitimately in the lead too. '0mnia plays Druid.
Revik, this is cringe. Revik, this is cringe. '0mnia's actually doing it ringsless. Yeah, '0mnia's trying to do it ringsless.
Oh, '0mnia went back. Yeah. That feels more annoying.
This is cringe. Oh wait, Rekcah's gaming in Hornet 2 right now, apparently.
Yeah,
there was quite some gaming.
Everyone has Shade Soul with Birdie. But yeah, Birdie's gonna get a big damage upgrade when she does get Shade Soul, because she's close to Shaman now too, because she's closing in on that Weaver Sun pickup. Yeah. Has more grubs than '0mnia and 100 more essence. Yeah, but like Rekcah's just finishing Hornet 2 now. Rekcah has to go all the way to Shade. Like, I think Marcy's just ahead of Rekcah, right? Like Marcy should have more essence, maybe not more grubs, but like more progression too. I think. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. But Marcy's also 19 minutes behind.
Is '0mnia doing Fade Champ, I guess?
I imagine. It's one of those things that's like, I guess it's maybe better to do it with Glowing Womb, but it probably doesn't matter too much. '0mnia? Oh my... What are you doing? '0mnia just started Dream now? What?
I mean, she does have Dream Beat equipped, I think, but, you know.
I mean...
Interesting.
But I guess you get health refill here anyway. You know what? Fair enough. I don't understand any of that.
No, yeah, it makes sense. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Wait, but if you
Somebody's
take
writing my life on.
if you take 4 damage, then you get healed for 4, which is more optimal than getting healed for less.
True.
Did like any of those double? The first one doubled. Yeah, the first one doubled. So somebody just wants death. I really hope. I really hope somebody didn't know these things. Okay, yeah. We just dream mill 3 times. Those were like really. I wonder if somebody doesn't know how to actually get the doubles, or yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or if somebody's just going for the dream nail. It could be somebody's just going for like 5 hits.
I mean, yeah, it's not unoptimal if you get the spot where you don't get hit from the hammer.
Yeah,
But you know, you have to get it in order to.
I don't think that's double. I could be wrong. I can't hear somebody's stream.
That's the double.
Wait,
piece, but yeah.
why can't I hear somebody's stream?
Yeah, I've been asking April and April to figure it out. So.
I didn't even notice whenever it went away. Oh, nice. Somebody gets the dream nail that immediately kills Fail Chip anyway.
What is somebody do? What? What was that dream now?
Okay,
do we
we're
see
getting
some triples? We see
I'm
2
surprised
triples.
that wasn't a triple.
Yeah.
I can't hear. Hearing's so important.
Okay.
No mas, no mas. They only received the order 10 minutes before start. Yeah. Yeah, they don't receive the order much before, otherwise it would kind of lose the point. It would also be really annoying if you received the order like a day before and then just like spent the day routing or something. Like, that feels so painful.
I mean, some people enjoy it, probably.
Some people like that. Yeah. We were thinking about doing something like that with like a monthly random. Omni is doing literally every time. Oh, that was a smart shake.
Yeah, that was nice.
Somebody does not have these moves. I don't know. I don't think it would help that much for this fight though. Somebody in chat love now.
Oh god, Somni. Beautiful. Hey, yeah, no, I don't think Somni has this mouse yet. Which is kind of weird because, you know, Somni went right past it, but...
Alright, so Marcy goes Tram here to Sharp Shadow.
Nope.
What is Birdie? Oh, does Birdie not have Weaver Song yet? Okay, we're going back to Den. I didn't see if Birdie died in Den. If not, I don't know where his shade's gonna be. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Easy answer.
Get the grab. Oh, sad. I mean, you can't do it with the throw, to be fair, but...
I think it's actually fine to not get that grub. So I was thinking about it, and like eventually you have to go to DV because there's a grub in DV, so you can just get it on the way there. Like,
That's...
It shouldn't matter. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
guess.
saying like, you can get the grub now for sure, but I think it's fine. Plus, you're gonna have to. You're probably going to DV from QG. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, I don't know. All right, Rekcah's done with Hornet 2 things. Somebody gets Dreamgate now, which makes sense because we need a Dream Wielder. But yeah, the Dream, for those who don't know, Dreamgate is given after Dream Wielder, and you can't not pick up Dream Wielder. So you cannot get Dreamgate before Dream Wielder, which is kind of unfortunate. Where is Somebody going? Which is kind of unfortunate. Wait, Somebody just win. What? What? I don't know what any of that movement was.
Typical random player, I guess.
Typical random player. He hates it. Marcy... Where is Marcy going? Oh, Marcy's probably going all the way... I don't know if Marcy has... No, Marcy should have Tramp Pass. I think Marcy's going all the way to DV, just to have the stag for later. Or just get the grub and dip, also possible. Marcy already fought Galleon? I believe Marcy has Tramp Pass.
Yeah, Marcy for Galleon.
Oh, okay. Marcy's getting this grub.
What do you got it?
Okay. This makes a lot of sense actually. To do this after Weaver's done, and then just never need to get the stag to DV. Because the only things here are Weaver's Song, a grub, and then another grub in Distant Village, which you are probably going to want wings for, or you're going to be losing a lot of time. Yeah, that's pretty smart routing, actually. Because now ins0mnia and Rekcah, like, it'll put Marcy a little bit behind in terms of getting actual charms.
Oh,
but
Birdie. Oh, Birdie. Oh, God. Okay. Wait.
ins0mnia and Rekcah are going to have to come all the way back, and Birdie potentially... Yeah, that's a safe play. Birdie potentially, depending on how Birdie does Deep Nest, but it looks like Birdie was kind of forced to quit out after Weaver's Song, so she'll also have to come back afterwards.
Yeah. Also, Rekcah losing a lot of time to get shrieks. That might cost the race.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about Shriek. Like, I understand it's actually pretty quick. I think Rates is more of the thing that takes a while. I think if you get Rates, you 100% get Shriek. Yeah, maybe. Maybe with 1800 Essence, it's actually good to get Shriek.
No, so. The problem is, like, there's like no boss that's where Shriek is useful, usually. Because usually you get Soul Tyrant anyway before. Although I think Rekcah hasn't fought Soul Tyrant, so maybe.
Rekcah hasn't done Soul Tyrant, yeah. It's just like, it's nice for a lot of bosses. Like, Soul Tyrant is pretty big, but you're not doing Radiance, you're not doing THK. It's nice for Markoth, but Markoth can get, like, kind of one-shot anyway. It's nice for No Eyes, but, like, actually Shade Soul's a little comfier, in my opinion.
Rekcah's good. Oh yeah, Collector access.
That's true. Yeah, okay.
But I feel like Shade Soul is a lot comfier for... Like, I was confused why somebody said that Collector's comfier with Shriek. Because, like, usually Shade Soul is comfier for me at least, because you can kill the enemies. Like, usually you just, like, shoot a VS to, like, a Shade Soul to kill all the enemies in a row and damage Collector. And with Shriek you just have a lot of enemies at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's largely a preference thing. I'm sure if there was an actual route, like, we'd have an actual answer, but yeah.
Wait, why is Marcy in Hive? That's an excellent question, by the way.
True.
Fury is not Hive.
Not yet, no. Wait, what? What?
Oh, opening the shortcut? Does
But
that
why
make
is
sense?
Marcy here in the first place? Wait, I'm very confused. Is Marcy doing something in Edge?
Wait, yeah, true, right?
Marcy might be doing Markoth in Edge? Or Ismus?
Maybe like dash slash and Markov. I guess that wouldn't be act too bad. Oh, Birdie.
Yeah.
Oh, Birdie has Weaver Song equipped. That's beautiful.
I
admire that.
I think that Marcy just wanted to get Ismas now. Assuming Marcy doesn't have Ismas. Otherwise, this theory makes no sense. And then on the way to Ismas, Marcy was like, I might as well do this part of Hive because I'm going to have to come back here later. Which I don't know if that's actually faster, but it definitely makes Hive comfier later.
There's okay, I lied. There. Interesting. Yeah, you lied. So.
Yeah, I just lied.
So sad.
I think just getting the crowns. Okay.
I think Marcy has Ismas actually. Wait, we'll see right now. Yep. Yeah, okay. Cool.
I very much lied. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Marcy's doing in Edge.
Yes, yeah. Markov is not. I don't know. You have to do Markov anyway at some point, so.
I could see it be Markov. I would think that it makes a lot more sense to do the stuff that Marcy's doing right now when you have to go to Hive, and to be doing Markoth like from King Station Stag, right? I don't know, because Marcy was already at Trampas, I guess. I don't know. This feels like there's a lot going on with this routing decision, right? Which I don't know if it's faster. It's very clever, but I'm not sure if it actually saves time. Oh, we're going back to Station as well.
Oh, interesting. I mean, since she was at Sharp Shadow anyway, probably. Yeah. Since like she did like Sharp Shadow then Trampas, and now she probably just wants to get the stack so that she can quit out to menu. Actually, yeah, quit out to the bench.
Yeah, but if you're coming from... Oh, you're coming from Sharp Shadow, yeah. So the trim's already... I don't know. I definitely would go down to Hidden Station Stag and do it from there, but I guess this way you... probably don't need hidden station stack.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's weird. It might actually be faster. I wouldn't be too surprised. It's just hard to think about. There's like a lot going on.
Oh yeah, true. Hidden station stack exists. Yeah. No.
Yeah, without
Oh.
hidden station stack, yeah, that's actually really smart without hidden station stack because you're getting stuff on the way back. I just don't know
Oh,
if that's
cute.
any faster.
Yeah. Fair.
Kuro cute indeed.
I just have to say it before Kuro says it. Sorry, man. Wait, maybe. Yeah.
Double audio, double palm. Wait, why is there double palm? I only want.
Nah, April was just trying out some audio stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. ins0mnia's kind of gaming, I guess, right now. I hate to admit it, but
Somebody's just gonna be charm collecting for a while here. Like,
Hmm.
okay, what is this? Sports Room, Fragile Heart. Somebody should set a Dream Gate here, please.
Dream Gate.
Please. Oh, I love it.
ins0mnia's so smart.
So that makes Fragile Heart a lot better. Soul Catcher's fine. Heavy Blow. Grub Song. We'll see if ins0mnia has enough grubs for Grub Song. You should at this point, but it's also ins0mnia. Steady Body, Dream Shield. Okay, Mark of Pride is going to be the first one that actually takes more than like 2 seconds. Rekcah and Marcy. No, Rekcah and Marcy aren't that far behind. I completely agree. Dream Mode is kind of a test because you need to have a certain amount of essence, but I think Marcy should have it with Soul Tyrant. It looks like Marcy's winning it right now, so yeah.
Yeah. Marcy has like 900 or something. That's
900? Holy what?
Yeah, they
Wait.
all have around that range. As far as I know. Marcy has
Wait,
1,000 even.
What? Crazy.
Interesting. Oh, Birdie. Frank.
Wait, is Dreamgate 900?
Uh,
Yeah, Dream Mode is
Yeah.
500. It's 900. Wow, crazy.
oh wait, then it
What?
makes sense. So smart.
Wait, how did people get essence? People were doing stuff behind my back, I swear.
That's true.
I guess. Alright, what is it? It's
Boskin and Sedgwick.
Oh, Lost Kin! I forgot about Lost Kin. Well, Gillian lost.
Wait, did you just see what ins0mnia did? Sorry.
No.
Didn't go for form running. Crying.
Actually crying? I mean, I'm used to it, so.
Okay.
Literally the reason Paum and Schy exists.
True. Bit of the lore right there.
How you love to see it?
ins0mnia having some
please.
interesting moment.
Alright, so ins0mnia's optimal route would actually be to not get wings, because I think it's losing time. Just kill Lostkin and avoid wings. Which I've definitely done before, and I've definitely lost TE runs to it.
Oh, Birdie's gonna attempt Lostkin, I guess.
Yeah, Birdie
Good
just got
luck,
wings.
Birdie.
I imagine. Wait, does Birdie have. I don't actually know Birdie's damage, I wasn't watching the BB fight.
I don't think Birdie has trade, so.
Birdie? Okay. Rekcah, by the way, doing a very similar thing to Marcy, where we're going into like tram entrance into edge. Post Sharp Shadow. So for how like what's a good word for it? Different? Like I don't actually think it's bad. I just don't know if it's bad. I don't know if it's good. Like it's just something that I never would have thought of. Like for how unique that's the word. For how unique that route is, I'm surprised that like 2 runners are doing it. Potentially 3, we'll see what Bert does when she gets there.
I'm really interested to see the Dream Gate placements, and I'm not really sure why ins0mnia placed the Dream Gate there.
Birdie, oh my god.
Wait, what?
Look at Birdie.
Oh my god. Wait, that works?
Wait, that thing dies?
Wait, how does... Wait, what?
It doesn't.
Wait, did it die? Didn't it just die?
I don't know why the first one died.
I'm so confused what's going
I'm
on.
so confused. Birdie's also doing this before getting Shaman, which is questionable. Oh my god, that dive was so good.
I mean, you only need Reavers.
Oh, you can just break it.
It's beautiful.
Oh my god, no! Oh, that spawn was so bad.
Oh, so sad. Truly admirable.
Yeah, ins0mnia's just going. Rekcah did a very similar thing. So Rekcah is basically following Marcy at this point.
Hmm.
I don't know Rekcah's essence because Rekcah doesn't have a Soul Tyrant.
Hmm. 900 for Rick.
How do you
Okay.
know these things?
No, yeah. Oh,
Oh, Rix knows these things. Yeah, Rix is
Yeah.
so smart.
yeah. No waiting. It's break time. Let's go. Well, it's only 10 drops, to be fair.
I love Birdie's stream. Oh no, Birdie just said rip me in chat. Uh-oh.
April? Actually, you only get soul if you have Grub Song. Grub Song and Weaver Song is a combination. Break.
Oh.
1.3 now. I think that's what record is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You
Well,
will
normalize
not
Rekcah balance. Well, actually, Somnia has quite a few grubs.
X is going.
Alright, so
No,
Rekcah
you
gets...
don't.
What is this routing for Marcy? Oh, Defender's Crest. Wait, that's in Waterways. Yo, crazy. Did you know that?
Hmm.
Did you know that Defender's Crest was in Waterways?
No, no.
No.
Oh. Hmm. Actually, like, in my race, something very dumb happened here, and I hope it doesn't happen here. I forgot that I got the grub at Ismas. So, like, I went into Traverse twice. And, like, without getting Defender's Press was so dumb. Yeah. But, yeah. Marcy looking very confident on the route. That's very nice. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if Marcy has Ismas, Marcy should have the Ismas grab out of it. Scream, 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 scream,
Oh,
scream,
scream. Let's go. Are we gonna see 2 scream skips?
It's impossible. No one's ever done it.
True.
Oh, wait, they didn't.
Oh.
Oh, so close.
What? Anxious and close, holy fuck.
That's really close. Somni is in grub collection mode. I really don't. I like what Rekcah did with that grub, where. Wait, we're in a different room than I thought we were in. I lied. But at some point, Rekcah got the bottom left crossroads grub and then immediately got the Umu grub, which I think is really smart. Like, I think you almost always want to do those two together, unless you're doing it via Rekcah. What? Wait, did he kill it?
Yeah.
No way. Oh, that's so stupid.
Holy fuck, I had no idea. That's so great. Holy shit. Trying to find Somni right now.
Top left.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I'm blind, by the way.
Yeah, the next like 4 charms are gonna be a bit slower. I don't know if Somni got the lantern when Somni was in Cliffs.
Oh. Yeah, it's so funny, like, I'm not sure if I'm still saying Rekcah, but I think, no, you started saying Rex.
Rekcah? Yeah, I know. I'm saying Rekcah now. You've ruined me.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Rekcah, cute.
Rekcah. Ika.
Yeah. Maybe Rekcah.
Alright, Birdie gets the Shaman
That's
Stone, which should help
not a
for
C-dash Somni? Hello? Interesting.
So Birdie on Sharp Shadow here. Birdie's still gonna have to do the Hornet 2 stuff. Marcy is where Somni just was. Marcy's very close to Somni here. And it's just gonna be collecting a bunch of charms. I think the fact that Marcy has done Soul Tyrant actually means a lot. Because Marcy always has the failed champ, right? Which is going to be a lot easier to get to than May potentially getting back to Soul Tyrant.
For sure.
Why does Rekcah not have... I guess Rekcah was just doing something before Dreamgate. I'm surprised Rekcah didn't just rush Dreamgate, but I'm also a Dreamgate addict, so.
Yeah, I hate Dreamgate, so I feel that. There's just so much to think about. I hate thinking. I just want to go.
You can just get Dreamgate and forget you haven't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you just don't get it. Wait.
Like Lantern.
True.
So yeah, May's gonna have to go back down to Mantis Sword. I think May's Dreamgate was still there, which is helpful. I don't think there's anything to do after Mark of Pride. I also don't know if it's faster to go this way or like all the way through Waterways, but I have to imagine Waterways is slower. It feels painful.
Nice inventory drop. Yeah, probably.
I'm not shard for Marcy. Where is Lifeblood Core's last, right? I can read. I think I can read. So you only need. Do you even need an extra mask?
No, you have regular heart.
Yeah,
Fragile
you have everything.
heart.
Yeah. Okay, Lifeblood Core is really nice. Lifeblood's good for you. Yeah, this is an interesting like little streak of like Shape of Un, Spore Shroom, Fragile Heart, Soul Catcher thing, Heavy Blow, Grub Song, Steady Body, Dream Shield are all like really quick. There's like you don't even have to fight for any of them. Deep Focus is the slightly painful one in peaks, but they have C-Dash Wings, so it's gonna be not too bad to get that. Falling Limb's like eh. And then I don't know. I know that Rekcah did the Lantern. I don't know who else did. Lantern in Eclipse. Marcy wearing Sharp Shadow. Tree Path.
You have to see it, honestly. Mostly just base overall.
Marcy. Oh, I almost said Marcy's terrible. Sharp Shadow's terrible. I love Marcy.
No.
Sharp Shadow is never worth equipping.
Yes, it is.
Makes you go slower.
No, makes it go faster.
Birdie wearing Weaver Song makes you
Mars,
happy.
honestly, I said that earlier as well. It makes me so endlessly happy.
Oh no! It does not make a birdie happy. Oh my god. That was so funny. Oh my god. It had to be like the very end of the dream now too.
It was so cute how the spider just went up there and was like, oh, what's that? No.
Free egg for me. Nice. One more skip here for Birdie. Birdie has wings too, so this isn't nearly as bad.
Do Megismus. Okay.
Or
Do
not.
Megismus.
There's no soul. Oh my god, that's very low for wings.
Do Megismus.
Look at the soul needed. This should work.
Megismus. Let's go.
Incredible. First try. I don't know why people complain about this.
True. Oh, Rekcah using the simple key. I guess, yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense.
Why do you hate the simple key? I love the simple key.
It's dumb. Honestly, like the hate originates from Rando, where you are forced to use the simple key for getting into Waterways.
Yeah.
And I just hate that so much. Like, if you ask anyone that has ever ranted with me what I hate, then they're probably gonna answer that. I'm always ranting about it every single random.
You should
just
talk to
so dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a lot of reasons.
Yeah, I've heard a few reasons, but I'm like, no, it's just dumb.
Fair enough.
Like, if you're playing on cursed mode, then there's literally no reason for you to, like, you know, at that point, using simple keys shouldn't be your biggest worry. Wait, you don't? Oh my god, Pimpers, okay. Rhino 4 actually blessed, what the fuck? Wait, I had no idea. Okay, then I'm just dumb, don't worry about it. I should play more Rhino 4. Mothad, he actually listening? True.
Everybody go rando their leopards.
Win a 4-star pass.
Oh my! How did Rekcah live? What? I swear Rekcah got hit by like the dung ball.
Cheating.
I guess Shade Soul hit it from behind.
Gaming.
Random.
Nice, thank you.
Birdie...
Oh, Birdie is doing the same route as...
Yeah, but Birdie doesn't have Sharp Shadow, right?
Oh yeah, true.
I guess you could save click back to this. I don't think anyone other than Marcy actually did like lower Hive, which is kind of interesting. Like that route is super big brain.
I've never seen that, yeah. It's cool. That's a 3-second one, yeah. Rekcah just answering questions in chat. We'd love to see it.
The new Ricks you love to... Wait,
Kinda... It's kinda hard to tell.
Yeah, you love to see.
It's actually kinda hard to tell, like ins0mnia is definitely leading. I'm very certain of that. But it might not be as much as it looks like, since like, you know, like Marcy for like already soul retirement, as Paum said, and you know, the next charms are kinda quick to get, I guess. So who knows, I guess. Marcy is very close, I think.
Yeah, I think like Mark of Pride is a little bit of time. But it's before you get to like the really big charms, like before you get to like Elegy, we actually have Elegy and King Soul right next to each other. But before you get to those two, it's hard to tell. Like none of the charms before that should be that bad. I don't know, I think May has Lantern for Jonies. We'll see if May does Spell Twister into Tyrant. I imagine she will.
I guess we'll also kind of see how many grubs Marcy got now.
Yeah.
Compared to ins0mnia.
Yeah, grubs are a big one, and even like outside of how many grubs, like where the grubs are, because I think Marcy might actually have the. I think Marcy does have the Watcher Knight's grub, which is like an absolute pain. It's near absolute nothing if you're not doing Dreamers.
For sure, and that's looking like a lot of grubs actually.
Yeah, I think Marcy has more on top, like more grubs anyway. Rekcah also is in like a similar boat, where I think Rekcah is like certainly behind Marcy in May, but is not that far off. Like Rekcah's on Sports Room, but if you look at all the charms from Sports Room to Steady Body, like I said, wait, this isn't okay. It's just an update thing. Yeah, all the charms from Sports Room to Steady Body are like very easy to get.
Oh god, Birdie. Okay, Birdie not getting sniped by the birds. Let's go.
Yeah, Marcy has RTA because she accidentally started with RTA and we can't change it, or our live split will crash. Wow, I looked away from Marcy's stream for a while and we're still on grubs. Grubs give you so much money.
True.
Okay, so May didn't do the lantern then if May's going back.
How often does May want to go through this?
A lot, apparently. Is lantern not faster from GP stack? Really?
Yeah, probably.
That surprises me. I don't know.
It would also be faster from Orbo, to be fair.
Wait, what? Oh yeah,
like when faster from Orbo, like.
Oh yeah, like past tense. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, I'm surprised you stacked Dirtmouth instead of Green Path, but I don't actually know which is faster.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, wait, this is fine, though. No, this is fine, because make instead of Dreamgate, and then go to Jonies.
But I feel like they had... Oh no, they didn't have Dreamgate, true.
No, that's so smart, though.
But it's still like the same time, isn't it?
It's the same as if you did Lantern earlier, yeah, for sure.
It's just not that much time, no. Yeah, okay.
Wait, no, this is... I think it's actually better. Because you only have to make this journey once, and you'd have to make the journey anyway for Jonies.
ins0mnia?
This is not legal.
That's the wrong room. Can you even place a Dreamgate there?
Wait, ins0mnia's just not doing the game. Maybe ins0mnia will die and realize. It might actually be a good thing. Nope. So, the ruling on this, I was so hopeful this wouldn't happen. The ruling on this is ins0mnia gets the charm, cannot equip the charm, and then we'll have to go back to this location when she actually should have gotten the charm.
Which is right after, to be fair.
Unless she's just going in here to place a dream gate, which I don't know if you can do.
I'm very sure you can't do this.
Right,
and
cool.
That's the charm.
We're officially cheating.
Yeah, okay.
We'll redo once I'm on right split. ins0mnia immediately messaged. Like, figured it out right away.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing that nice bet isn't going further.
Yeah, that's true. The LSS helps a lot.
Yeah.
So that's helpful to Marcy. I don't actually think it's too much time loss because the dream gate's right here anyway.
Yeah, I feel like ins0mnia should get more time loss, to be honest. But I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I don't mind it because I think it's like strictly worse to have to not use the charm and then go back at the actual time. Like, you cannot save time by doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Nice, recommending the MMC group.
You have to save the grips. It's part of the game.
Is it?
You see the grub charm? The cute one?
Which one? I think so.
You see the shy icon?
Yeah.
Yeah, above that's the me icon. Yeah, then you go up right of that. That's the grub icon.
Oh, Star Wars. Oh, I see.
Wait, no.
Wait.
Yeah,
Thorns back in UK. I see.
Yeah. Thorns requires 46 grubs.
Okay,
Little known fact.
Yep. Cool.
I think we're immediately gonna see May going back too after Grimshield. Where's Marcy and the Mantis Lord's Hunt? Oh, Marcy's still pretty far from it.
Marcy might actually like catch up because like ins0mnia is doing so much bullshit right now.
Well, I think Marcy also is going to have to do the same. I actually don't think it's that much time loss. I think it's just because of the Dream Gate, it's just having to do that room one extra time, which is going to be like, I don't know, 45 seconds.
I mean, Marcy didn't forget to collect Fury and like went through it 5 times.
That's true. That's true.
So like...
Oh, I didn't know that it splits twice. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Crazy. I guess that makes sense. Otherwise, you'd be like eternally stuck.
Yeah, let's be just reading the data from what charms you have.
Rekcah, how do you know how many grubs you have? What? Excuse me?
Wait. Oh. Rekcah's keeping track of grubs. That's nice.
Now, will ins0mnia do this the right way or the cheater way? Oh, the right way. You love to see it. Actually, I don't know if she opened the one way anyway. Oh, it was going so much better than the first time.
True. 106 one a moment.
Will ins0mnia dream now? You really hope to see it.
This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, this
Wait,
is
where's
so
the
sad.
ghost?
Wait, where is the ghost?
Isn't it supposed to be there? Wait, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think after this, ins0mnia will be like strictly in the lead. Because I think ins0mnia will get Spell Twister and Soul Tyrant before Marcy gets up to Spell Twister. I guess there's still the Hive to consider, but a lot of it's just going to be Grubs, and who really knows what's happening with Grubs, other than Rix. You know, it doesn't count because Rix knows everything.
True, honestly.
Imagine not getting 28 Grubs before the first one.
Oh, actually, ins0mnia might save some time here. Since you have to get Spell Twister anyways, Soul Tyrant is on the way. So, like...
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't actually think you have to do Soul Tyrant early. I generally advocate for, like... I mean, I like doing Dive very early, so obviously I don't do Soul Tyrant. But yeah, if you don't have Spell Twister, like, very early, then you can just come back and do Soul Tyrant. It's one of the ways that, like, Random Charm Order can actually be nicer, because it really forces where you have to go. So... like, it makes routing a little easier in a way. because it's not like, oh, do I do like Soul Twister now, or like do I do Soul Tyrant now, or do I come back with a lot more? It's like, yeah, you're just gonna have to go to Soul Twister now, so you can just do Soul Tyrant now. Why is everyone in the book?
Really not being able to decide where to go. Wiggling away to the bench.
I love the look down.
Very cute.
Marcy is basically solved. You don't aggregate. I don't know. I think early game can be very different. I think Dreamgate, like, does make a lot of interesting things late game. Like, yeah, it's definitely more quote-unquote solved if you don't have Dreamgate.
Isn't Dreamgate just like place your Dreamgate where the charm is? And that's it.
Well, like, there are places that you have to come back to a lot. Like Leg Eater, you could put your Dreamgate there. I'm so scared. Okay, Marcy got it. But like, if you want to go to Lem a couple times, you could put your Dreamgate there instead. Like, or what ins0mnia just did, where you have Grimchild and Jonies right next to each other. It means that you can light the lantern later because you can Dreamgate. I don't know. I think Dreamgate adds like another dimension.
Okay. Oh, Marcy.
Like 106 and like 112, they use their Dreamgate like in so many like constantly weird locations.
True. Out the base.
Are you doing this with Shade Soul? Marcy's about to get deep focus. Where is Rekcah? Rekcah's on heavy blow. Okay. Who's keeping track of how many round bosses Birdie has killed? What?
Well, hasn't killed Mama yet, so I don't think there's a lot.
Oh, Birdie's getting a
Yeah,
nail
right.
grade at least one. Does Birdie have a killer?
But I think that Birdie hasn't killed any Dream Warriors. So.
Birdie killed Galeon, right?
Oh, true.
I think Birdie did 0 as well, but like 0 is also the gimme. Birdie's on 400. Okay, so there was another one I missed.
I was thinking another game.
Deep focus for Marcy. I imagine May's mostly done with first phase. Yeah. Who's 0 on Galeon? What the heck? Elevator. Birdie's lost it.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, it's weird. I always think of like Soul Tyrant's gonna take forever, and you can get like so many charms in the way. But like, it actually wasn't that much longer than just like having to go to deep focus. Like running around the map for all these like random charms in random places is actually super time consuming.
True.
I love Rekcah. Wait, we're taking a break while Rekcah gets grubs from Geo from Grubfather. Oh, Rekcah's timer isn't paused though. Wait, Birdie, pause your timer. Wait. Oh, don't pause your timer at all. I'm lying.
I guess it also works.
I'm crazy. I thought May and Marcy had paused timers. Questionable.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I mean we could check, but it seems to me like about a minute. No timers are paused. Yeah, no, I'm just crazy.
We stream are cute as well, April.
True. Oh, Rekcah was taking that and then came back and there was an actual break. Let's go. Oh yeah, Marcy's stuck on RTA. That's true.
Wait, is that even true? Wait,
I mean, you could all pause. I don't think it would Like, don't.
Oh wait, Marcy can't pause. Wait, unless Marcy has
you can pause RTA. It's the same way.
Yeah, no. But like, she would need a hotkey, and maybe she doesn't have a hotkey for it.
Okay.
And also, not interacting with nice bit is better, probably.
Yeah, that's fair.
We
We're
can run a
taking
break.
it. Oh, no.
I was faster than Paum. Speedy.
So fast. Literally only 5 seconds faster. Actually, I don't even know. Do I have a 206 in Pathfinder? I think I have a 207.
You have a 2-6.
Oh, nice.
Aren't you hugging? Okay.
Always.
Sure.
Cute.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get everything filled but from April by the time they get back?
Hopefully.
I'm trying to think of a way that we can rate things, but we can't rate things. I guess any of the streamers can rate things, but that could be bad.
Yeah. Not sure. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break as well. I'm gonna leave you alone, Paum. Good luck.
What? They left me. Crying. Abel brought up a self-appreciation message. So true. No, but what's happening? We're taking a quick break because health important. Yeah. So Rekcah was in the bathroom when everyone decided to take a break because Rekcah was just at Grub Song. Marcy's trying. Chat's okay. Scary. What do you mean it's Rekcah? I'm not saying Rekcah. I'm saying Rekcah. Or Rekcah? Oh. The accent's in the start. Okay. Wait, okay. REKKAH doesn't solve anything. We're taking a break. Wait, yeah, I think April, you should probably put like something about taking a break instead of instead of all this. Paum, please. Yeah, no, the capitalization's good. Like Rekcah makes sense. I'm just saying like REKKAH could be Rekcah or Rekcah. I don't know. Maybe I'm not Englishing well enough, but I don't understand it. The sad thing is, I think when we started this, I was saying Rekcah. Like, I think I was switching between Rekcah and Rekcah. Why are you insulting me? I'm wrong. The real question is, why aren't I insulting you? I thought it sounded cooler the other way. Ouch. Rekcah, destroyed. It's definitely a confusing name to read. Okay, get Rekcah. I like how it goes behind the overlay. I wait, how does that text even work? Marcy lies, chat cute. Oh, that's Marcy's text. Okay. That has to be Marcy's text. I don't think April could do that. Because April should have the streams in front of the background, right? I'm confused. Paum gets sassed. Birds aren't real. Stupid OMG hi from April. Oh, I love April. Wait, why is my... Wait. Why am I there twice? Is that even me the second time? I can't tell. I think it's my profile picture. Like near the timer below April. Double Paum? It's indeed us, the runners. Insane. Well, I'm gone. You hate to see it. Yeah, we're just taking a short break. Schy is too. Schy left me. crying. Wait, can April talk? Can they hear April? Then I'll be alone. Perhaps.
Hi, chat. Yeah.
No.
You can hear me, but
If
Paum and
birds
Schy
aren't
can't hear
real,
me at the
explain
moment,
these.
so yeah.
Paum need to coat
I
them.
can talk to you alone.
No, Shy will be back. I think Shy's just going to the bathroom or something, or getting food. Why is April in your right ear? Wait, what? Wait, they can hear? Wait, I can't hear April. What? Why can you guys hear April? How did this turn from only comms hearing April to only chat hearing April? Birdie, you. I love Marcy, oh my god. How did you have this much text? Paum, do you have your right headphone on? Yeah, I was hearing someone before. Too fast, I'm sorry, I'm new to this and I'd rather... I didn't see what was before too fast on Marcy's text. I'd rather go to dinner. First. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? I'm sick. What was the beginning? This is important to me. Wait, was it chat? This is moving too fast.
Is this better now?
Please forgive my bad OBS pull. I love you. IFLB. I heard a click. Oh, I can hear April now? Hi, April.
Paum.
I think my relationship... Oh, it's gone! No!
Okay, now everyone can hear me. Now Paum and Chat can hear me. Paum, you no longer have to talk to... You no longer have to talk to ghost me.
Wait, chat can hear you? Crazy. I think
Yeah,
my
but now we can talk to Ghost Shy.
I think my relationship with chat is moving too fast when we do this. Oh, thank you, Oatmeal. Wait, can they not hear Shy?
Shy is muted.
Oh, you could have... This was a prime opportunity to troll chat. I don't know how you can just pass that up. I'm disappointed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually considering just muting Shy earlier because, as you said, your relationship with Shy is growing too fast, and I don't like that.
No, what? No.
As it is happening, my relationship with Shy is getting worse and worse. I'm just kidding, by the way.
Wait, weren't you streaming like before stream started? You're like, all right, is this fine? And Shy's like, it's okay, I guess. Oh my god. Wait, did I think April was Shy? No. Shy was talking for the majority of this, and then April's talking now for the past like minute and a half.
Yeah, I just... Wait, let me... You don't know this, but...
What don't I notice? I got a Discord
I
pin,
am in
but...
fact Shy. Look at this.
Oh my god. The magic of Restream.
So how are y'all doing?
I'm being bullied out of comms. Sad Shy noises. There's faint sea peak music happening? Is there? I can't hear it.
Shy, I took your place and nobody even noticed.
Wait, the runners are going, hold on. Rekcah's staying in place for a minute, by the way, because Rekcah was not paused during the beginning of the pause because Rekcah was in the bathroom because of Rough Song. Give us Shy. So true.
I am?
Shy's
What do
been...
you mean? Look, it even says so in my overlay.
Definitely Shy. Wow, fair enough. What's that little white bump, like, right below me?
What white bump? What do you mean? There's no white bump.
Wait, chat can at least hear game sounds, right?
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah, should be able to hear something.
Yes, okay. Double audio? Wait, what? Oh yeah, you might want to take the break text off, that's true.
Yeah, oh, did the race already resume?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, maybe I should just let Schy back in then.
Well, yeah, that's why we want Schy back. wait,
Alright.
what do you mean let Schy back in?
Bye, Seth, it was fun. See you later.
What the heck? The girl's evil. What's happening? Runners are getting charms? Yep. Longdale Sprintmaster strength. Whatever that thing's called. Oh wait, this is like another streak of like 5 charms for ins0mnia that are all really close. I think you put a Dream Nail at Celebra here, by the way. Or like near Celebra, I guess. I don't know why you just wouldn't put it on Celebra, but you take those. Somebody steals those from Gross Mother. Wait, is Schy talking? Schy? Goodness.
Help, I'm able to pass them.
Hi.
Hi.
Runners are getting charms.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why don't they do that?
I don't know, it's so awkward.
Oh, to get faster through White Palace, I guess.
Schy is that.
I'm back. I'm still definitely not eating.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, Marcy didn't have D-Dark this whole time. I did not realize that. I guess Marcy got Dream Nail, then C-Dash, and then... Yeah, okay. Interesting. So yeah, Marcy just got...
Birdie's the only one with the Bogo skips, so Birdie, I think, already won, to be honest. I feel like we can stop the race here.
Oh, yeah, sure. We're going this way to strength. This is good with the C-Dash, I think, actually. Like, I think this is better than Queen Station Snag with the C-Dash. I also don't know how May was not in a room transition there. She was, like, halfway through. Like this. I think this C-Dash is really good. If you C-Dash from here, I think you get through, like, 8,000 rooms. Oh, I was wrong. Like, very wrong. Okay, it's here. May's smart. Okay, it doesn't work with Infection. We're both done. Bird point it too. Yes. Yeah, Birdie will get Sharp Shadow. Birdie has a little bit more to do to catch up after Sharp Shadow. It's gonna be Sharp Shadow and then a few Dream Warriors. But after that, life should be good. I think there's a lot of catch up after that that's a lot easier. First we have to get past Hornet too though. Birdie does have Shade Soul and D-Dark and Shaman. You love to see all of that. Sadly, Birdie does not have Weaver Song on anymore, which is kind of tragic. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, the beautiful Cyclone.
Oh, Birdie. I'm scared. Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, Birdie was surviving that fight for a while with like 2 HP. That's hard. I think both of these charms are at Celebra, but I could be very wrong. I like how May keeps having to go down because Gross Mother hasn't been fought yet.
What is ins0mnia doing?
Presumably.
Oh, stream delay.
Yeah, Hive Blood is next there, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Hive Blood into Quick Slash is kind of interesting, because you could just, like, Dreamgate outside of Hive, which is probably faster, but then you don't get to Dreamgate in Hive, which can be really scary.
No, I mean, yeah, Dreamgate outside is fine enough, I think.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the nice thing about Dreamgate and Hive is, like, Hive is terrible, and you can Dreamgate, like, right before Hive Night. So then if you die to Hive Night...
Have you considered just not getting hit, though?
I have actually never considered not getting hit in Hive. That was never an option, though.
Should try that out.
No.
Also, did you see ins0mnia stream yet, by the way?
No.
It's in crossroads stag. I don't think that's optimal.
Crossroads stag? I guess you go King Station stag. Why would you not just save it though? Wait, where's ins0mnia going? Oh, turn pass, right. Hive's this way. Right, I'm dumb. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't benchwork that. Unless somebody's planning on benching like halfway through Hive. But I think it makes more sense to like bench Crossroads stag. Unless we're in it for the long con and the bench is at like Salubra to save quit for... Nah, I don't know. There's nothing there.
Yeah, that's weird. Why would you bench there and... Huh.
Oh. Yeah, there's a grub here, I guess. I mean, if you want the Palor, it makes a little more sense. I still think, like, you just get this grub and then... Yep. But you can save for here now.
Oh, so Birdie got 1 and 2. Let's go.
Nice, 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 nice.
You love to see it.
It's easy, just don't get hurt. Right, of course.
True. Rekcah on 1 HP in this room is actually kinda scary sometimes. It shouldn't be scary, but it's like... Yeah, okay, nice.
It's only scary because if you die here, you're very sad.
Yeah.
It's also important to note that the middle one, or the like bottom middle one, whatever you want to call it, is Mark of Pride. Because if you're doing random charm order and you don't want to get that, then you could be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah, fair. I thought the bottom one was ins0mnia, but fair enough. Uh-huh.
I don't even think that's true.
I think it's true. Oh my god. She's a render runner after all. Anyway, yeah. ins0mnia and Hive. Setting a dream bed, let's go.
Wait,
I'm actually
no,
not sure.
Crossroads stag then.
Yeah, actually I'm not sure if she plays the dream yet.
Shy making things up.
Gaslighting ins0mnia, let's go.
I do that every day.
Marcy going for a cyclone, that's not how it works.
Wait, ins0mnia had wings that whole time and just decided to fall the entire way. No. What?
You have to commit. Commit to fall.
Outside of Hive is probably for Quick Slash, which I would imagine is faster than like all the way back to King Station Stag and over. Also, I think ins0mnia still has to do tram pass grubs, right?
I don't think so. Wait.
Okay. What was that menu?
ins0mnia is checking if she has enough mass, and she doesn't.
Oh, from Asher. Yeah.
Yeah, failing the routing. I hate to see it.
Yeah. Pretty much lost. Well, I guess Birdie already won, so.
Yeah, true.
This is a good Hive, actually. I shouldn't have said anything. I apologize, ins0mnia. Yeah, this is actually time save for Rekcah on Marcy, too, because Rekcah already lit the lantern. So after Deep Focus Glowing Womb, Rekcah can go to Grimchild right away. Marcy is already done with Grimchild, though, so Rekcah will still be behind. And yeah, again, Birdie is definitely behind. But after Sharp Shadow, at least the charms get easier. Like, Sharp Shadow is the biggest gate in this, RCO. At least, like, early. Obviously, like, Elegy and King Soul are huge gates. Yeah, it was cool to see different early game rounds. A lot of times it's hard to tell because like some runners are a little faster, plus like some runners die. So it's hard to tell which route was actually like quote unquote the best, but I do like seeing different rounds at the start. Especially between like Marcy and ins0mnia, they were very, very different ever since like Dash even. I should time out Paum whenever he says Rekcah wrong. What? Rude.
So mean. Yeah, Rekcah with the... Oh, Rekcah, sorry.
Goodbye, Shy.
Frick. And with the Zalian cycle, and ins0mnia also did the Zalian strat for Hive, which was pretty pop. It's a very cool strat. Yeah. Gaming. Also bench dropping to the tram to get to quick slash. I guess that's actually not too bad.
Wait, then what was the dream gate?
The dream gate is in Crossroads.
Oh, I thought you lied about the Crossroads dream gate. Okay, you lied about this dream gate.
No, yeah, I lied about the second one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all.
Hmm.
I don't
mean,
know.
it's
The issue is
slower, I
like,
think, but yeah.
well, you need either the dream gate or the bench in Crossroads, right? Because you need to get back to a stag after this. You can't just quit out to like tram pass. I mean, you can, but it's annoying.
Yeah, so like just bench dropping and setting a dream gate in front of 5 would have been faster, but I don't know, whatever.
I think you almost always either want to have your dream gate or a bench in front of a stack. Like a nice way to do it is to just put your dream gate on like King Station stag or whatever and never move it ever. And then just use benches to whip around, or like have a bench next to a stag and use dream gate to whip around. The issue with that is hard saves. Somebody said a dream gate in Hive. Okay, so somebody's gonna have trouble getting out then. I guess you can save. You're gonna save quit to tram and then go to hidden station stag probably.
Wait, somebody said a dream gate? No, wait.
Ice Fire saying that.
I feel like she didn't though. Oh, okay. Commentator is actually not lying apparently.
No, we don't know anything. Dream gates are not possible.
Somebody just doing some interesting routing, I guess, but you know.
I think it's fine.
I don't think it's fine, to be honest.
Okay.
But movement is pretty good.
Oh, this way. Yeah, this is weird. I would definitely go right first. Unless, actually, yeah, I don't know why you'd go this way.
Yeah, there's no reason for it, you know, whatever.
Marcy gets to save quit after Spell Twister because Marcy already has Soul Tyrant. Rekka's about to get Glowing Womb, and then Birdie's just finishing this climb. Birdie's very far right on this climb, actually. These upslotches scare me so much. We're fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Fine. Wait, does Birdie not have wings? Oh, okay.
Birdie has wings. Oh,
1 HP.
That was like at the end too. Yeah, that's really scary.
Why don't you get so... Oh wait, yeah, I guess they don't have swords. That makes sense. There's some Hodolite lore apparently, I guess.
Not as impressive as Paum lore, not gonna lie.
True.
Oh my god.
Just jumping.
This is fine.
Going for content, let's go. Oh no!
Oh my god.
Was that ring shot? Oh, up slashes.
We're just up slashing. We're having a time. This is fun.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody's basically doing 107 running. Well, 107. Wait, 107 running goes up? Like, after the tram pass transition, I don't know why you would go up and then over to quick slash. Like, it has to be faster to just go right? Right?
Cute. To be fair, there's like some really good C dashes when you skip there, so there's it.
Oh, Rekcah still has this to do. I think Marcy still has failed champ to do. I could be wrong.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, this is one of the bosses where Shriek is actually more comfy. Oh my god.
More comfy? What do you mean?
Wait, for this? Yeah, 100%. You don't have to get doubles.
No. Yeah, but doubles are free. Just like,
No,
you should shade so when he's throwing his hammer down. It's literally...
No, that's triples.
No, you can also
that's
double.
kind of doubles, yeah.
Oh, Marcy. What was
Marcy's fine. I don't know why you're worried.
I just saw the replay on stream.
Rekka's one shot from a 2 HP. Fear. Okay, now Rekka's one shot from anything. Okay. This is fine. Birdie's people leaving. Yeah, it's really annoying to have Sharp Shadow before Dream Wielder. Because it means that you have to get out like the normal way. You can't Dream Gate out because you can't have Dream Gate. This should be like close to death. Wait, maybe Shriek does less. Am I done? How much does like full shriek do?
I think it's less than. Oh wait, no. Full
Less
shriek
than
does
a
more.
triple?
But
Than a
usually you
triple?
just get 3. Triple? Isn't it like 50 damage per shade sword?
It's 40.
It's 40? Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. And shriek does 120. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But
Oh, so
that would
it's
mean that you hit all 4 hits for shriek, which is impossible. Don't at me.
Wait, what? No, 40 times 3 is 120.
What?
Yeah.
No, I mean shriek.
Isn't that 120?
Wait, I'm confused. What? No, but like you know that you have to hit all of shriek, you know.
Oh, you have to get 4 hits of shriek. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can you get a
And
quadruple?
that's
Is that like ever possible on anything?
exactly.
What? No, not on shriek. On on Shade's Soul.
Exactly.
Oh, what?
Hey, what was your question?
Can you get a quadruple at a fireball or Shade's
No.
Soul ever?
Yeah. I think on 0 it's possible.
Oh yeah, because you just carry 0 with the goddamn wind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just moving away.
With super curse no eyes RNG, you get a quad. That's funny. That's a,
Interesting.
this is a good fight for Marcy.
Hmm.
Oh, because Marcy has spell twist. Wait, doing this post spell twister is smart.
Yeah. I did that as well. It's just super smart out.
Yeah, but when you did it, like.
I'm waiting.
Me too.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody just not using the Dream Gate, apparently. Somebody hating the Dream Gate, basically, pretty much.
Wait, that's
So,
you
yeah.
though.
True. Somebody also not hitting the bomb. Wasn't close enough.
Somebody has my birthday, Geo. DDoS.
Gadidos. Free. Wait, you saw it? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm so actually boomer.
It's true. It's in Kingdom's Edge now? What the hell did somebody do?
Why is it Kingdom's Edge? Why are we ever coming back to Kingdom's Edge? Markov? I guess Markov.
Somebody did Marco.
Okay, why is it in Kingdom's Edge?
And maybe no, Collector's slower, actually. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, Rekka's coming back for Joni's here.
Oh, Birdie getting sharp shadow now. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be nice for Birdie, because Fury's not bad.
Wait. Crazy Rex. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. April, I can try to code something for the grabs next time. I think I could do something. Oh, whatever.
There's like Bingo UI, right? That like already exists.
Yeah, but we're trying to not use modding API, obviously, so I would have to code it myself.
Oh, that sounds painful though.
It is. It is. You know, I think the overlay isn't like big enough already, so we should just like make a whole map into the UI and just show every grab location. I think that would be great.
We don't have to show the streams actually.
True. Just display it on the map, like the little player icon.
Wait, we could just have all 4 streams full screen, but like transparency of like 10%.
True.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the box where the streams currently are, we could just have like the collector's map open the entire time.
Oh my god, so smart.
Right, is Marcy geo collecting here? Marcy's on the blue charm. I know that one. That's called Lifeblood Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Oh yes, I am very proud. Good job.
Let's go.
I am coming while sleeping right now. See.
Insane. Somebody knows how many lifeblood hearts she needs.
ins0mnia can count.
Yo, better than me.
Let's go. True. Does ins0mnia have lantern? By the way, I feel like she doesn't. Which would be pretty based.
Some point I remember her buying lantern.
Oh,
Not based.
yeah, so crying.
Does Marcy have what?
ins0mnia going for the egg. I actually forgot the name of it or whatever.
Arcane egg. I think somebody just lost.
Yeah, to be honest.
Does
Like, you really don't need any Geo anymore. Anyway.
Does Marcy have the grubs in, I don't know, the Beast Den? I
I don't think.
going for those now. I don't know if anyone does.
I feel like I've seen someone go through Beast Den, but I can't remember who it was.
Fair. And yeah, Rekcah getting Spelltester. It seems to me like there's like a 5-minute difference between like May and Marcy in terms of these charms, and then Marcy and Rekcah. It might be a little more than 5 minutes actually. I don't know. That seems about right. Rick's will know.
Sure. Although to be fair, Rekcah is already is also 1 minute behind ins0mnia timer-wise.
True.
Technically.
Yeah.
But that should equal itself up after a while, technically. I will see. Also, we're having some struggle with the Beast Den skip right now. Stopping the C-dash is actually kind of painful. That's why I usually don't C-dash actually. Like I C-dash to the right side and then jump and dash. And that's really comfy if you know where to jump.
Wait, I like jump dash wings, right? That's not bad.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. From right side.
Right side is comfy. But
oh, this is like the hive way where you do it left to right, yeah. She got out. Marcy's a bit behind the accents, I think, perhaps. Not sure if it's enough to make up for the difference. Yeah, ins0mnia's definitely ahead. Thorns is free, Boulder Shell's free. Oh, wait. We're actually getting kind of to the end for ins0mnia. I mean, it's definitely going to be a grind for the Essence and the Grubs, but these next two charms are not bad.
For sure.
ins0mnia still needs QG, right? Yeah, wait, ins0mnia doesn't have QG. Okay, wait, King's Soul is going to take like a year.
Oh, Marcy listening. 1500 essence, nice. Yeah, I guess they're very close. They probably both need to do one more boss, although they have done Markov, so I guess there's no big essence left anymore. Oh wait, no, Marcy can still do Failed Champ, right? No, Marcy did that.
I think Marcy did Failed Champ, yeah.
Yeah, true. Well, then I guess probably
1600. ins0mnia is 15. I mean, 1650 is perfect for ins0mnia because Gorb, which you need to do on the way to Trader Lord anyway.
Yeah, ins0mnia did already go. Oh, you mean Edda, Noise, yeah.
Oh, Noise.
Noise or Marmu, I guess. One of the two.
Or Marmu. I always call Marmu Gorb and Gorb Marmu. I don't know why. I have such trouble.
They're both rounds, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah. I would do Marmu personally because it's right next to the stag and way comfier than Noise, but...
yeah, but I guess you need to go to the stag, and I guess you don't need to go to the stag, technically. You could, like, Dreamgate there, then do Trader Lord, then come back.
Oh, true, you don't even need to open the stag, technically.
Yeah, but you need to do frogs, right, for the grub. You at least need to do upper frogs. Oh, no, you don't dash slash? Ugh.
Dash.
You can avoid frogs, but you have to do so much to avoid frogs.
Do you, though? I mean, you just have to kill Trader Lord anyway. Okay. True. Marcy coming in clutch with an open shortcut now, which I don't think saved time personally, but the idea was there. And I appreciate the thought.
Thought appreciation.
Also, Birdie doing reverse mask maker, which is very, very based. I like already went through.
Stalwart Shell's shy. Sly, right? Yeah, that's annoying, because then you can't like, you're getting thorns now if you're ins0mnia. But you can't get Great Slash because you'll self-block yourself.
Somebody with them see me with some really cool movement. Yeah.
Somebody knows Grub Song percent.
Yeah, but it's like reverse grub song, which was pretty cool.
No.
Okay, sad. That's not the grub song movement, by the way. Sad.
Schy is very, very base.
What was that? What is going on? Oh, I guess something, yeah, it's getting so far noise. Okay, fair.
Oh, Marcy destroyed all the platforms. That was the best Shade Soul ever and damage boost ever, though. All is well. Grub Song percent doesn't get wings. That's weird.
Wait, why not?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's not optimal. It's not good wings.
You can't get the high grub without wings, though.
True.
It's not even true. I lied to you.
But you need wings for the wings scrub, to be fair. I mean, you can also shade skip to it, but you know, that's a fun shade skip.
You do need wings for wings grub.
No, you don't. You literally don't.
You lied to me.
Yeah.
What the Crying? I'm kind of scared for Marcy. I'm very scared for Marcy.
Rekcah?
This is fine.
Wait, why are you saying Rexy?
Marcy! What?
Okay, Marcy got it. While the commentator is mixing up some names, I guess. Somebody getting bullied by noise, as per usual. No idea why you would want to do that, but sure.
True.
Oh, thank you, Connie. April, you should just put the PC out of your room. Just like out of the window.
Wait,
Noise
so
is better than
the stream is just never gonna end.
True.
I don't know.
Yeah. But Mamu is definitely better than co-op. Unless, yeah, as we talked about it earlier. If you wanna skip frogs altogether, then
Well,
it's fine, I guess.
Gorb's not enough, right? You need Gorb and then other things. Oh, Birdie. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I think it usually comes down to if you either want to do no ice or Mamu. That's like also the difference between Paum percent, I think. No, wait. No, it's Markov or Mamu, actually. That's like the difference between training and Paum percent, right? Something like that. Whatever.
I don't know, I didn't think I had the 10%.
Me too.
Wait. Oh, Marcy was gaming so hard and then gamed with the spikes and the spikes came harder.
No, I was talking about the old route Icefire. I mean, nowadays we're getting routes, yeah. But like the old route was, we didn't do Markov, but we did Mamu. So I guess that's like the difference, I guess, that you can do in routine or something. I guess there's a lot of options that you can do essentially. You can also just do whispering routes.
Yeah, I feel like Whispering Roots, it's so hard, because you'd have to do a Whispering Root instead of a boss, you'd have to get like at least 50, which means you have to do at least 2 routes, and you have to do a lot of them.
And by 10%, we actually did like Resting Ground, then the QG one, and the Deepness one, which isn't like a ton, I guess, and it's actually faster than Mamu, I think.
Really? That's crazy. Well, yeah, but that's because you're only getting 50, not 150.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there's a category that does this. I guess if you're only 50 short, I don't know, the deepness one seems so slow, but I don't know. I think it's just because I'm scared of deepness.
Fair.
Deepness, too spooky.
Yeah, I feel like going through QG is a lot comfier than doing no ice or anything other than that. Don't at me.
So, Rekcah is close now on charms, but Hive Blood's gonna take a while. Marcy's just getting quick slash now, so Marcy's gonna be 2 charms ahead, but Highblood's a big one. Marcy's gonna be catching up to ins0mnia here. My guess is Marcy actually gets to King Soul before ins0mnia gets King Soul, but King Soul itself is gonna be a lot of work.
What were those C dashes? Asking for a friend.
C dash cancels, it's an RNG minute.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, am I the friend?
Cute. Yeah, the next charms are kind of fast, definitely. I guess
Yeah.
life, but yeah, of course. Like, but, you know.
I think the setup for Lifeblood's core is usually bad, but in this case, I don't think it's actually that bad because you just go to Hidden Station and equip things and C dash everywhere.
C dash.
Marcy's timer is in real time because Marcy's timer is in real time, and if we change Marcy's timer to not be in real time, Marcy's Lifeblood would crash, and we do not want this.
Hmm.
Paum spreading misinformation and not realizing it. Wait, what did I do?
I think I was talking about the 100 essence. I don't know actually.
I like how the cat is literally just rushing at that 1800 essence gets roots. What? I'm so confused.
Me too. Actually.
What is my misinformation?
Oh yeah, I was right.
Half the percent needs 100 essence, not. You get 100 essence from roots?
Yeah.
That's so many essences.
It's at least 2, I think.
Wait, what? Deep Nest is like 40, and then QG is like 20? Not even?
I think once another 20.
Wait, then you have to get something else, right?
Probably? I don't know.
Didn't you run it?
Yeah. I actually had World Record even. But I had World Record in Marmot Route, and that was best, I think. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
Mantis Village. Yeah, true.
Oh, Village. Oh my. I'm surprised I didn't answer. That's so much essence. How is that? How is that faster?
Yeah, I think people are lying to the Pepper 10% runner, to be honest, but sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. 100 is at least 2. Well, 50 is at least 2. I don't know if 100 is. There's 2 people in QG. Wait, why is Birdie in QG? Is Fury in QG now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, getting QG stack early is pretty comfy. I agree with this decision.
That's true.
But you know, QG Arena and Frogs is really not that bad. Oh, what is happening to ins0mnia? Oh, ins0mnia quitting out accidentally, perhaps? Is that what happened?
Where is ins0mnia? I paid no attention.
ins0mnia just got off key.
ins0mnia just
now
A capital ZA.
I think
Wait.
ins0mnia forgot that she
yeah.
wasn't in Queen's Garden stack. Yeah.
ins0mnia might have pulled an oopsie.
That is quite unfortunate.
But ins0mnia can just like buy Queen's Garden stack off Birdie, so it's fine.
True. Birdie fighting Marmo, very blessed and very based. Yeah.
Okay. That's the better Path of Pain percent, I think.
Marcy actually mimicking me. What the fuck? I feel bullied.
Wait, how? Wait, what? Who?
Marcy just like C dash left and C dash right bench and C dash left, which is exactly what I did.
Oh.
I'm being bullied, I think.
Yeah.
Sad. Actually, I don't know why that happened, but sure.
Where is Shy?
Where's Shy? In
Shy's
April's basement.
Hi. What? Hold on.
Wait.
Scary. I hear April, right? What? No. What?
I hear Paum.
Yeah, I hear Shy.
Hello, Gitch. This is me.
I don't. And I'm happy about it.
What? Yes, you do.
What? No.
Can you not hear yourself?
No.
Crazy.
I'm deaf to stupidity. Huh.
Then you should hear yourself. April voice. Wait, are we gonna get April voice?
I don't know why so many people mix April and me up. I mean, we both have German accent, I guess, so. But
Yeah, but your voice is so cute.
yeah,
Wait,
April's isn't.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
commentator bullying the restreamer, you love to see it. Meanwhile, Rekcah fighting Hive Knight, which is pretty cool. Marcy not getting hit, you love to see, hopefully.
So hard.
Okay, nice. Game up.
Rekcah's health is like kind of low.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, it was fine.
You love to see it. Oh, and ins0mnia, despite... I don't know what's going on anymore. Sure.
You got muted because I assumed you said Rekcah or something.
That is so sad. I'm crying.
What? No, don't cry.
Where?
Stop. Alright, anyway.
Gage is Q... Combo.
Whoa.
Safe.
Safe. Well done. I think
Safe.
I'm pretty sure May has over 1800 essence. I'm not sure how many Marcy's have.
What do you mean? I said cucumber. What is wrong about being a cucumber?
True.
Gage hating on cucumbers, you hate to see it.
Memes are going on, friend. We're 2 hours 56 minutes in, and the brain is mush.
ins0mnia not hitting the lever. Respectable.
Somebody has Dreamgate too, right? Wow, that low-key actually lost so much time. Like the quit out after low-key.
True. ins0mnia throwing for content, you love to see it.
Oh my god.
Okay, sure. 3 HP Tracer Lord is my favorite Tracer Lord.
But Dreamgate, yeah. You need the Grim too. Does ins0mnia know the dash slash strats? Probably. I didn't know before I did a race with this that you dash slash from like the ground. I thought you dash slashed from really high up, and I was trying for like a good minute, but apparently you just dash slash from literally the ground.
Oh yeah, I did the same in the race, like for like 5 minutes, just like jumping up against the wall and dash dashing. So beautiful. Cube. Can't just cube.
Cured?
Get his Q red.
Cube?
Cube?
Question mark?
Get just a magic cube? Oh, that's good.
Rekcah's going.
True. Maybe Rekcah remembers to not quit after love key. freetimesave.com.
Is Rekcah doing Trader Lord now? I guess.
I mean, opening QG stack when you're in QG is probably a good play.
You could also Dreamgate here and quit out. Nothing else really requires Dreamgate.
Yeah, there's no difference between. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, quick slash. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Not really. Like all of those, quick slash, gathering swarm, and whatever the thing is, are all just like stacked to location, get char.
Well, it also doesn't matter to just do it now. Like, there's no difference between dreamgating or not.
Yeah, you can just do it now. That's true.
Waste
Yeah,
yourself calls.
Probably want to. Well, you can dreamgate here and then get this stupid grub and stupid distant village, which is really annoying.
Oh, ins0mnia foreshadowing that something bad is gonna happen.
Oh, goodbye. Something bad happened.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Rekcah going for the underplat that no one has ever done before. Quite cool. At least half of the comms are blessed, I agree.
I agree with that.
Paum agrees that Paum is blessed. Let's go.
Hold on.
I'm holding. Yeah, okay, good.
Alright, Trader Lord attempt 2. I feel like 900 G is low. What's charm notches? It has to be.
Why would you get charm notches though?
Don't you need to? I swear you need to.
No.
Okay.
Oh, the stream's good. Close.
That was so close. It's real D-Dark hours.
Maybe that has come through.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
They can get hit one more time here. SBRCO's have been good too. Like, she has a lot of damage on him.
But he had a long early game, but it's like really gaming right now. Really getting a lot of charms done. You have to see it.
Birdie?
Birdie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this would be Defender's Crest. Yeah, on and then Sport. Yeah, Birdie's at the first section of like the charms that are not that bad to get after getting, I can't tell what everything highlighted is. Sharp Shadow, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, Fury looks so weird highlighted yellow. I'm so confused.
That's actually an RNG value between how strong they are, yellow colored.
What?
Mm-hmm. See, like Dreamweaver is way brighter than Fury.
Okay.
Yeah, just trust to believe.
Well, the middle of Fury looks like different, right? Am I crazy?
No, you're crazy.
Oh, okay. There are 2 less intense ones and 2 more intense ones.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what are we talking about?
How Fury looks less yellow than Dreamweaver.
Okay.
And Defender's Crest. The power of friendship. Spells can't break ruptures now. Also, Nail can't break ruptures through walls. Except for Dash Slash for some reason, so don't worry about it. Team Chevy coded games in a way that everyone should.
Also, Nail used to be able to break rub jars through walls.
I want to do one, yeah. True. Yeah, somebody doing what you said earlier by when going to Beast and just going past the grab.
Why did she not just use the breakable floor? I guess backtrack.
Excellent question.
But
Birdie's gaming, yeah.
nice. Yeah, and Marcy is just about to catch up to May in terms of a charm. Yeah, I feel like for this race it's been kind of the same like lead. I feel like it's been May, Marcy, Rekcah, Birdie in terms of charm order for a long time.
I'm not entirely sure what Rekcah's doing right now. Just killing Treadle right now. Yeah, okay, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, wait, you're the one that mentioned that. You're so smart.
True.
Oh my god. I hate those wings. I actually practiced this room so much in TE for no reason. Like, this room's so annoying.
True.
It's like not hard, but it's so hard.
Wait, did someone kill Nalupa?
Really?
Someone's gotta get unbutted.
Birdie airwalk?
I hope. No, I hope Buddy didn't kill the Aluba. I will cry.
It would have to be, right? There's like no one else.
Maybe Icefire was just like mentioning how cute the Aluba is. Because
Birdie's gonna get unbutted. Uh-oh.
I actually didn't see the airwalk, sadly. I'm crying twice.
May doing the whatever strat this is, but just entirely wrong.
Who's Nay?
May? ins0mnia.
Oh, May. Oh. Yeah, makes sense.
May did a look down and then C-dashed out, but didn't hit the bell and went too far on the C-dash, and then C-dashed back in all the way to the bell and then hit the bell. That was something.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Marcy and May tied on King's Soul. Sure.
Actually, Marcy catching up.
Yeah, I don't know where Marcy is in Essence. I also don't know if Marcy has that grub in DB, which is like a very annoying grub.
True.
But I don't think May has the Watcher Knight's grub. May should be getting a Woken Dream now. Yeah. Marcy's on 1400. 1400 is actually like a bit away. So you
I
do.
Marcy was on 1600.
Yeah, wait. I thought Marcy mentioned that. I don't know.
Yeah, Marcy said on 1600. I think. It's called King's Law.
What did I call it?
I don't know. Someone was asking it. It doesn't have to be.
Wait, I
Yeah.
didn't make a mistake. Let's go.
Sinkoi. Seeking. Seeking?
The Pokemon. Yep.
Oh. Yeah. English Pokemon names.
Imagine.
Was he doing Petro Arenas? Kappa?
2 people in QG.
So cute.
They're holding hands.
True.
Oh, I'm so disappointed in Rekcah for not committing to that drop.
Exactly, Jay. Oh god, I don't even know what the English, Wait, I can look it up quick.
It's the fish.
Yeah, the... Oh, that one. Something with fish, yeah. Actually. Bluefish? No. Wait, I'm gonna be here, don't worry about it. Oh, Go King? Wait, what?
Alright. Maze and White Palace.
Yes.
Is May doing it optimally so far? Is the C-Dash optimal?
Yep. Those dashes are optimal with Sharp Shadow, actually.
There
Oh,
you
going for
go,
this
May. I'm
split.
so proud. I'm so proud. Is this
Go King. That was the name.
Do you do that? You don't do this in White Palace Isles, right? You just go
No,
up.
it's slower.
But it's so good.
Nope.
It's so good. No, I knew May would quit after 2. Oh,
I'm crying.
I'm so sad. Wait, actually talking about Pokemon? Yes.
Yeah, Skull King. I said it already. And actually, that Gold King doesn't even mean something in German. It sounds more English than anything else, so I don't know. That is not the dash ins0mnia, but sure.
We take those?
Nope.
Wait, that that respawn is so bad. What the heck? That respawn responds you like at the bottom of the elevator. You have to go back and wait and then take the elevator back up.
Yeah, sure. Try that it out, okay. True. I can now get my revenge on my palace.
Wait, did somebody roast you during it? The heck?
The whole stream, yeah. So he was literally the whole stream talking about how bad my routing was.
Same.
How could you?
What? I said insane. I did nothing wrong.
Insane. Oh, I thought you said the same. What is ins0mnia doing? Why not just forward?
What? Okay. I did not know you could do that.
Yeah, it's slower that way though. What is what? What? Okay, sure.
Bully.
See dashing there, you hate to see it.
That's not a C-Dash?
It's just slower than just dashing. You can just dash, like, why would you see dash?
Because C-Dash.
Okay.
Is it slower without Dash Master too?
Yeah.
True
Just 2 dashes. Okay.
Lie to me.
True.
Ender?
That's C dashes by the way, also slow. That C dash. Oh my god, I hate that C dash. I talked about the C
Wait, you
dash so
told me
often.
about this.
Yeah. Every single random player is doing this C dash for no reason. Like literally everyone I know, like Methudo, like ins0mnia, like Blossom, like literally just everyone. I hate it so much. It's my biggest pet peeve.
Oh, what? That Dash Pogo is so cool.
True.
I've been watching no one else. Marcy's doing Gore. Wait, that's not Gore. Marcy's doing Marmot.
What's he doing up?
Marcy doing Corp 2.
Oh, wow, okay, that was gaming. Okay, that's not gaming. Why didn't you just poke it?
What?
Why do you do that? Just poke it. Why are you... What are you doing? Just poke. Hello.
Hello.
Thank-
He just cut out. Is Shy gone? I miss Shy.
I'm back.
Hello. Oh, wait,
It
May's
doesn't...
dying.
Yeah. What is that? Okay, sure.
May is playing video games, so I must support. So cute. May is winning video game, I think.
Yeah. Actually, May's playing White Fire is really good right now. Just some questionable C dashes, but you know, it's a random play after all. You can't expect everything.
Pop, 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 pop.
I'm gonna ban you actually if you don't do Pepper Pain. Okay, I'm crying actually.
Wow, didn't even open it.
Crying Chinese.
You hate to see it.
Why? Okay, sure.
We'll bench work back for Pop.
True. Oh, Marcy with the smart trim gate. Love to see it.
Oh, what? Wait! May got the Pokemon and then just gave up.
Yeah.
I believe. Oh,
No.
where's the commitment?
Comment?
Commit. Did you ever end up doing any percent runs after that or no? I guess you just had Path of Pain immediately. You're like, wow, I hate the real game.
No, I'm still practicing. I just like went down with Buffstone right now for 20.
Fair.
Oh.
Oh, that was scary.
Oh, okay, sure.
Alright, Marcy's on Trader Lord. I think Marcy... If Marcy's not on 1800, Marcy's close. Which means Marcy can enter Path of Pain pretty soon.
I feel like the Mamu was enough essence, maybe?
If with 1600, Marcy's 150, so it'd be 1750. Quick
So
math.
sad.
But... Yeah, I don't know if Marcy has, like, Gorb or anything. Oh, that Poke was good. That was not going to be enough, yeah. Oh, okay, the visual
What?
strap.
Okay, sure. I had no idea about that actually.
Yeah, I think it's just harder. Like, it's just tighter.
Pepper Pain for style points, exactly.
I hate that climb. I never know what to do in that climb.
Just more jumps.
No.
Okay.
Well, but there's lots of walls.
You just white jump the white wall. What? Wait, yeah, actually what Somni did is correct. Good job, Somni.
Clap. Sneakily edited myself playing Path of Pain over Marcy's stream. Wait, isn't April like a Path of Pain person? Path of Pain person. Pretty Path of Pain person.
Path of Pain Void Breaker, would I actually?
No, that's me.
Free. I thought you were April.
What?
What?
No.
I could like to.
By who?
By Gitch.
What?
Gitch said that you were April. Wait.
No, Gitch said you were April, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
What? You're confused.
You.
No. Hey, yes, actually.
Exactly. Okay, yeah, Marcy's doing Markov.
Rekcah's doing collector now? I mean, nothing that Rekcah's doing is slower. It's just like kind of random. Rekcah's like, it's Trade Alert time. Oh,
Getting the screen
skip,
skip. Let's fucking go. Is that a one cycle? Can you actually one cycle?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I'm a random player. Wow, this looks so painful. But at least it's gone. What?
Rekcah with the upslashing borders strike. Interesting.
Hey,
Marcy
it
with
works.
the-
It works here.
True. That was
Oh.
actually quick.
That was good, yeah. Scream skipped us so much, like especially with Shriek.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Oh, I forgot about this strat. Wait, this strat's hilarious. I love this thing.
Yeah, I've seen that in some stream recently. So cool.
Another reason to get Shriek. Just saying.
Yeah, Chaser.
No, but Shriek would be like so much better, right?
Chaser. Have you considered Chaser?
I have. We watched Shadesol and it was slow.
Yeah, it was fast, exactly.
Oh, but I'm confused.
Okay, Rekcah has enough essence already, which is kind of crazy. So,
Yeah, Rekka's not that far behind. Because Rekcah has done like random stuff.
true.
Makes it hard to tell. I think Rekka's still behind because before Rekcah started doing random stuff, Rekcah was behind. So I imagine. Oh, Marcy hadn't gotten Dash Slash yet. Wait, why? Oh, did Marcy already have Great Slash? Wait, why did Marcy not get Dash Slash? Money, maybe? Maybe money.
Yeah, money makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, because Marcy got Quick Slash a while ago. Rekcah also is
true.
only a single grub? Wait, really? That's actually insane.
Yeah, that's really insane. It's gonna play out huge. Anyway. Especially like since ins0mnia's on Elegy right now, and Marcy's definitely gonna use the grab sheet that Marcy did, probably. And I don't know if ins0mnia did, so you could definitely see some missed grabs here for ins0mnia.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
should be huge.
That's cool. Wait, somebody opened that before?
Yeah.
Wait, that's so smart. What the heck?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also Marcy as well, by the way.
What? Crazy?
Diving the door.
Wait, everyone just decided it was collector time. Like, they're all on different turns.
True.
Imagine Big Brain running can't relate. It's so true, I
Wait,
swear.
what the fuck? You what? I swear I'm lying yet again. You hate to see it. Oh, Marcy with the setup. That didn't really look like a setup in the end, but
Yeah, May and Marcy both missed it. I think Rekka's ahead of Marcy. I'm not sure if Rekka's ahead of May. One grub is crazy. Like, that is hard to do.
Yes.
Wait, which grub actually? That matters. If it's the Watcher Knight's grub, that's actually like a grub.
Maybe it's TV1.
That's actually also a grub.
True.
Yeah, I guess that depends. Boulder Shell? Boulder Shell's not bad. Wait,
Yeah,
how?
true, it's special.
Oh, wait, it's just Boulder Shell grub?
Okay, then that's insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like 0 grubs. That's actually
Yeah.
insane. That's nice.
Oh, wow. Rekcah is actually like in the race. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't realize Rekcah was legendary.
It's gonna... I mean, it's gonna depend on how many clubs are gonna miss something missing.
Yeah, that's true. ins0mnia says she has a route though. Like if this is ins0mnia's last grub, ins0mnia just wins. Like, it's a W.
W, yeah.
Because ins0mnia has done White Palace, which is a big part of it.
For sure.
Both Marcy and ins0mnia finished it around the same time. Yeah, Marcy has to be behind ins0mnia, unless ins0mnia's missing like a million grubs, because Marcy has all of White Palace to do.
I low-key honestly hope that ins0mnia forgot some grabs. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I want it to be close.
Mhm.
I think you'd have to be missing like 3 or 4, because like Rekcah still has to do White Palace. That's like a lot.
And Rekcah also has... No, wait, Rekcah did trade a lot. Never mind. Yeah, okay.
No, Rekcah did trade a lot. Rekcah, or not Rekcah. ins0mnia might be missing the. No, ins0mnia's not missing the DV grub. If ins0mnia's missing a grub, I don't think it's a hard grub. That's the thing. I could be wrong. Because the DV grub's bad, the Watcher Knight's grub is bad, the Hive grub is annoying. But you should get it while in Hive. Yeah, Birdie's gaming, by the way. Like, you see how there's so many yellow charms? Birdie's gaming. Oh, the Weaver Sun kill, let's go!
You know what it is, Buddhas. Oh yeah, Marcy actually going for the Dream Tree. I guess that actually makes sense. This was like a few essence.
Oh, ins0mnia said few. Okay, I think ins0mnia has every grub then.
That is quite tragic. Also yet again with the spoilers. But yeah, that does look like heavy grub.
Well, ins0mnia still has Fluke Worm though. So.
Sure.
Yeah, that should just be ins0mnia. Like, I don't see a catch-up there, but it's actually really, really close between Rekcah and Birdie. Because Rekcah doesn't have Awoken yet. Where is Rekcah going, by the way? Oh, Rekcah still needs Greed and all this stuff. Yeah, true. Rekcah, your health is, like, low.
Rekcah not healing into Fungal Drop, which is definitely understandable. Not a room that you would ever get hit on.
Please don't change that to Flick Worm. I hope that May puts a Dream Gate outside Flick Worm. It's like definitely... Well, actually, is there any Dream Gate left for me that's relevant? Like, you want a Dream Gate there anyway and you would have Dash Master, right? Like, you would just go through Waterway's Dream Gate and then get Dash Master, save quit, Stalwart Shell, Dream Gate, Fluke Worm, save quit, Compass. Yeah, wait, that works so well.
It sounds smart, yeah.
Yeah. Maso is like 2 minutes.
Marcy entering White Palace, let's go.
What is MASO? Wait, I'm confused. This guy has like 11 boss fights that you can Shriek. There are definitely boss fights that Shriek is faster for, I agree, but I don't think it's worth Race and Shriek. I could be wrong. I also think Shriek is like definitely comfier for a race setting. Marcy's in White Palace. There's still 2 charms that Rekcah needs to get. Thorns and Baldur Shell.
Oh, Marcy gaming. Yes.
A lot of this depends on Marcy's grubs too, because we don't know Marcy's grub count.
That's true, yeah.
Either way though, for like a 245 race, this was pretty close. Marcy not doing the Marcy cycle. Such. Which ones save any significant time? Collector for sure, maybe Fluke Worm. I mean, Fluke Worm definitely. Trader Lord definitely. Markov should save like time realistically because Shadesoul's hard. Hive Knight's so hard to save. Like there's a lot of bosses that would save time, but a lot fewer that realistically save time. Soul Tyrant's a big one though. Failed Chant becomes significantly easier and saves time if you don't have like Spell Twister or something. So yeah, there's like a lot of those. I don't know if you can hear my roommate DMing. Actually, I don't know if he's DMing.
Yeah, there's some... Marcy doing the actually correct strat for that room. You'll have to see it.
So, Marcy beats ins0mnia? Oh, Marcy beats ins0mnia.
Okay, yeah, it's not... Yeah, I don't know. Marcy just won. Holy fuck! What the fuck?
Game. That was so good, actually.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, Marcy won.
Yeah.
April, can you like you know, like remove some charms from ins0mnia, like, you know, like let's reset her a bit, you know? Like,
remove and then make ins0mnia have to go back like from and do everything on it.
true.
Yeah, it was so sick. Yeah, ins0mnia also doing this this route with Gate for Fluke Worm and Dash Master, which I think is really good.
Oh, it's so fucking fast, yeah. Yeah.
Marcy's audio's been on for a while, that should be enough. I don't know if that was ins0mnia down.
That is, yeah, close, I guess. Oh, also doing this room correct. You'd love to see it. Why is somebody buying masters? No. Oh wait, stream delay. I am so dumb. I'm always forgetting it.
Oh, ins0mnia set the dream gate. Yeah, this works too. You can set the dream gate and bench here. It's the same thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's cool because you have like two modes of teleportation. So running is so cool.
True.
Well, Canal does exist. Oh my god.
That actually happened to my first path of Paum percent.
No. Did you just
And,
have the but not get it?
Yeah, and Icefire actually told me in chat and saved it.
That's it.
Okay, ins0mnia on 2 HP though, it's probably gonna heal up, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I think Marcy versus Rekcah is going to depend a lot on how many grubs he has. Rekcah should have 46.
Also, to be fair, like, we don't know Marcy's in-game timer. It really shouldn't diverge from ins0mnia's timer, to be fair. But, you know, who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Although it's like a lot, like waiting for LG. You know,
I
takes
don't
a
think
while.
it's enough, yeah.
Ah, Marcy went for the cyclone. I respect going for it now.
Can you get all three? Is that the cycle?
What do you mean? Like with cyclone?
Oh, cyclone? Is that what you said?
Cyclone, yeah, sorry, cyclone. Yeah, you can cyclone through it, yeah.
Curse.
No, buddy.
Yeah, true. ins0mnia kills blue form. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
That does not lift the curse. Don't pretend, Jamie. What is the ins0mnia fluke marm lore? Dying.
Yeah, just chain dying to Lukewarm.
Well, that was... I think that was like... Rando 3 before Rando 3 had like proper spells, so... Like, Fluke Marm was in logic with just dive, which is really painful.
You love to see.
Yeah, that's the end of Path of Pain for Marcy, the
Wow.
beginning for Rekcah.
That was Path of Pain, yeah. That was such a good bad
Oh,
path.
yeah. That was a really bad Path of Pain. It's like 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like she didn't even enter it. So crazy.
My chair gober. The optimal collector fight with Shriek plus Flukes takes 10 seconds from gate closing to final screen. D-Dark that. Wait, you just Flukes that though.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, you can't say Shriek plus Flukes because you cannot have Flukes in this.
True. Green Path of Pain.
I mean, I agree, like, Collector's faster with Shriek. Like, for sure. A lot of things are faster with Shriek, but Shriek is also slow.
Yeah, somebody's gaming. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of awkward, the nail arts, like I said earlier, because you can't get Great Slash that early. Well, you can't get one of the nail arts that early because you'll be locked out of other Sly Charms. And you have to get Stalwart Shell really late. So,
Oh, I see.
yeah, you can't get it with Thorns. Or you'd have to get Cyclone later, which is actually an option. But I think it's still faster to do this.
Makes sense. Hi, Gabby. So the moment of truth, I would be very surprised if Marcy doesn't have the charms, the grubs, but...
It looks like it. No, there's one missing.
Wait, no, it looks like it. Oh, wait, is there one missing?
There's one missing, at least. The other one, if there's a second missing, it'd be far left, I think, like background.
I have no idea how you know that, but okay.
Because I have misgrips. I can't tell if they two are missing.
That's sad. Marcy
But yeah.
maybe not using the grab list, I guess.
All of those do go in order. Just kind of funny.
Oh, that's interesting, huh?
So, you can know where the last one is.
ins0mnia did do the thing.
So you went toward affection. Let's go. Yeah, they get 240. This would be sub 240 if they didn't take pick for sure. I don't think it will be. No, because somebody doesn't have the. Yeah, this was sub 240. So it doesn't have to cover through whatever his face is. It's a stupid bottle, Grossmother. It's so close. Yeah, Brady's gaming. Oh, you do
Oh
need chocolate.
no.
What you like me? GG.
That fate champion is mean. But Billy got it. Nice. GG, mate.
GG.
GG.
Wait, Brady behind the.
Wait.
Brady die or beat it? I don't actually know.
Yeah, Billy. Marcy.